Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fade. You guys are the chat. We got a great episode for you. Shelly, welcome back. Welcome back, sis. It's always good when the mods showing up. You know I love when the mods are in the chat, keeping me safe. Uh, we got a lot of trolls in the world, but the mods are here to take care of that. So we appreciate you for that. Um, if you're new to the channel, yes, sir, let them know, Shelly. Let them know. We got a great show lined up for you today. Derek, what's goody? You know, we like when the members show up, you know what I mean? So shout out my boy Derek. Shout out all the members in the chat, members and moderators. You know what I mean? Y'all definitely um are the heartbeat of the channel. And we got to keep you guys tuning in, you know what I'm saying? So the first case today we got is PDF file prison guard tries deleting the evidence. That's the only context I got. Let's go for it.
Pictures on there.
I know. Here's what we're gonna do so we can continue the conversation.
I just had pictures on there. I don't want nobody to see.
Nope.
He told me that he would show you child pornography, and this isn't in no way, shape, or form meant to embarrass you. I'm not the judgment police, but that you and him were intimate together.
Afterwards. And I think that that was more because I wanted to be into it because I knew that that's what he was into, not necessarily what I was into.
Friends, today's dirty. See you next.
Hey, Saran, welcome back. Saran, thank you for the compliment. Denola, welcome back, man. You know we like to see you in the chat.
Tuesdays involves Megan Evans and her
Oh shit. New member Amy Perkins just showed up to the building. So make sure you guys show her some love and give her some hugs.
husband, Brandon Smolinski. Brandon worked in the prisons and he got caught sharing indecent images. But his wife is also involved, so I'm going to start with her police interview. We have Brandon's after. Now throughout this video, I've tried to keep it within YouTube guidelines. Some words have been muted. Make sure you watch both interviews. They're gonna blow your mind, I promise.
So what happened is Kick reported to NCMEC, and Kick captured a whole packet of data and information. So like IP addresses, dates, times, logins, cell phone IPs, home IP, geolocated all this stuff, did all this fancy tech stuff. We served subpoenas and court orders, and Kick came back with multiple files that were uploaded and that Brandon uploaded.
Wait, uploaded is
Like uploaded from using your home internet, using his cell phone. My question to you, when is the last time that you've seen child pornography?
honestly, he showed me some, I want to say last fall, it caused issues.
Okay.
Yo, Big Bad Bradley just showed up to the chat, y'all. You know we like when the members come to the live stream, so show them some love.
And the reason why I mentioned that to you, and I hate saying this because sometimes cops say this, like I know the answer to some of these questions before I ask you.
Right.
Clearly I do. So he uploaded child pornography to Kick.
Right.
You know that, so that's kind of why we're here, and that's why he's scared.
Yes.
Hey, what's good, Cray 420? Welcome back. Man, I already know this gonna be a crazy one. So this girl's boyfriend was into CP. I believe he also was a prison guard. So that's weird. And he was showing it to her. He also then uploaded some from his phone to the internet. That's what that cop just said in his description. Um, when he's saying upload, that means that like he filmed that shit or he had it on his phone and he shared it to the internet. Um, so he either downloaded it and redistributed it or filmed it. You know what I mean? But this cop's telling her basically, we know this shit got put on the internet from your house from his phone. Just be real with me. I don't think you're involved with this shit. I don't think she is either. She probably, look at her. She's kind of obese. She's a little bit older. You know how chicks don't be wanting to lose their man. They like sometimes chick will do anything for to keep their man. You know what I mean? And I think she just thought it was like a kinky fetish, and then like overlook that shit, which is not acceptable. If you ladies and fellas, if you see anything like this from a partner, report their ass. Do not feed into this.
We do know. I can tell you that the files that we have are not your children. I hope he never did that. I asked him that. He told me no. Obviously, there's concerns about that, right? Because we have someone that clearly has a sexual interest in children that's uploading imagery that depicts the sexual abuse of children and that re-victimizes children. We know why people look at pornography. It's for the obvious reasons, right? We know what pornography is used for. And based on his
That girl Dose just showed up. Shout out Dose. Everybody give Dose a warm welcome. Brad, no, he's not a cop. The dude is the dude in this case, I believe, is a prison guard. Um, yeah, no, you looks can be deceiving. You right. She might have something to do with it too. I'm just I just gotta give my blind take. That's why y'all come for is the blind takes. You know what I mean? Because how many times has Detective Fade shot that motherfucker from full court and we hit it right on the head? You know what I mean? So let's get it. Hey, Wordsmith, welcome to the chat, man. Welcome in, welcome back. Wordsmith, man, I'm looking for your membership, man. You becoming one of the gang. You here every day and you got fire jokes. Hey, Marissa, welcome back, girl.
statements and the information that we have that is concerning. And yeah, obviously I do have concerns for. I mean, obviously you guys have children, 5 children, so that's super important.
Mhm.
So let me ask you this: how many times in the past has he shown you child pornography?
It's been a couple because he's tried to get me into it.
And all BS and I believe that. The reason why I'm asking those questions is because he
Girl, you see the Ray-Bans, Amy? You see the $800 Ray-Bans? My favorite, my prized possessions, my Meta. Oh fuck, shut up, Meta. But yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I got them back. I hope the audio sounds clear too. Hopefully, it looks a lot more clear just looking at the meters and stuff. I definitely think the audio from the glasses on my speech is uh is way better. So hopefully it's that way for you guys too.
he told us. He I don't want to say he told on you, but he was honest. He told us everything. I'm sure he minimized some things and didn't tell us completely everything. Most people don't. How many times do you think total that he's shown you child pornography?
I'd say just a handful of times,
Can you define a handful to me?
5 or 6.
Were those pictures, videos, something different?
There were videos.
Videos. What did those videos show and depict?
Little girls,
How old do you think those little girls were? Approximately.
9.
Hey, that member Connie tried to just jump in the building. Make sure y'all give her a big what's up. Give her some love and some hugs. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams.
10.
And what was happening to those little girls? What were those little girls doing?
They were getting
Sexually abused
mm-hmm,
by adult men or other children?
by adult men.
That shit makes my stomach turn, bro. That shit makes my stomach turn so bad. Like, oh,
What all did he tell you about that? Like.
That it turns him on
Mhm.
and that he enjoys it.
I still got him. I've been fucking with him. I've been trying, but I just don't even feel the nicotine, bro. I think it's like edibles. Like I don't really be getting high off edibles. Like I just get sleepy and then I take a fat dump every time. Every time that I do edibles. So maybe it's like that. Like maybe it's like that. Like I don't feel it. I've been trying it, but I still fiend for the vape. You know what I mean?
So that the child pornography turns him on, he enjoys it. How did it go from and some of this is my pure curiosity, how did it go to the fact of the you guys are in a relationship?
Hey, Wordsmith, I appreciate that, bro. If you had to, that's like my pops, bro. He hates computers. He hates computers, and he just had to get an iPhone because his flip phone broke, and we had an extra iPhone. We didn't have an extra flip phone, and I was like, Pops, you got to use the iPhone because we ain't getting you. We ain't getting. We ain't. I ain't. Me nor your wife is gonna spend $100 for a flip phone. You got to use this iPhone. And now he's so mad that he has to use that iPhone. He figured it out fast as hell though. Like he could always figure stuff out fast if he wanted to, but he just says that electronics and the internet is like the devil, you know.
And I get that people have taboos and fetishes and certain things, but clearly I think the majority of people would agree that child pornography, child abuse imagery is kind of way over here.
Mm-hmm.
How did it go from that to him thinking that that was acceptable?
I honestly don't know.
Where were you the first time that he showed you child pornography?
We were in bed.
In bed?
Mm-hmm. Because he kept telling me, I have secrets, I have secrets, I have secrets. And I just begged him to let me in and let me know what they were.
So some of these questions I'm also kind of curious from an investigator.
But that's what he wanted. That's why he kept playing mysterious. Chicks, ladies, if a man is telling you he's mysterious, he's not mysterious. Cause mysterious people don't have to tell you they mysterious. They don't want you to know they mysterious. It just they aura.
Creative standpoint on law enforcement learning and shutting down groups and trying to combat the sexual exploitation of children.
Right. So I don't.
Bro, Smith, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And you know what I'm saying? I know you not tripping off the one, but I'm not tripping either, but I'm just saying we need all the help we could get, brother. I want to keep doing this every day for y'all.
I didn't ever see.
And it's really just $1 at a time from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we could really get a whole change up everything for us. Like change, man, in a good way. You know what I mean? Like I got so many ideas, man. I want to change the way people see true crime and the way people consume content. Like I'm just thinking big picture, man.
See it on my kick. I always saw it on his kick where I would be, because I asked him, I'm always like, well, where would you find that? Why would people put that on kick knowing that
Shantez, then you gotta keep up, man. You gotta listen fast, love.
police officer could be in there? Same thing with like the drugs and plugs groups. Like, why would you advertise that? And some of the groups were like Fuzzy Peaches or truckers or groups with names along those lines.
Okay. And those groups, like if I were to go into one of those groups, could I expect to see child pornography?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I thought the truckers ones was
Brad, things are looking up, but we just gotta scale. You know what I mean? I just gotta grind and be here for you guys daily, and we need to be here for each other daily, and then things are gonna keep doing good. You know what I mean? Everything scales up. But yeah, I'm very promising. I'll say promising. That's the word that comes to mind, Bradley.
like lot lizards.
Okay.
I didn't think that it would be child pornography.
All right.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't love that part of him.
Shout out that girl 86. Welcome her to the chat. You know we love when the members enter the chat.
Yes. How long do you think he's been looking at child pornography?
That I don't know. There's a lot from our early relationship that I don't know that I absolutely trusted on him. I know that before him and I started dating, he had an indecent exposure charge. I don't know what that was.
That's interesting, yeah.
When we first started dating, he told me it was because he was peeing outside.
Yeah, it usually doesn't happen that way.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any concerns about him with your children?
I didn't.
Ever seen or came across anything that you would deem inappropriate involving him and the children? Or maybe now looking back on it, knowing what you know now?
I mean, he gets really pissed off when he isn't wearing a bra. Or like yesterday, she was walking around in a t-shirt and underwear.
Any concerns he's ever sexually abusing your children or taking inappropriate pictures of them?
No.
How about
Lady, you got a fucking daughters? You have daughters around this animal? You have daughters around this animal, bro? And he's already confessed this weird ass shit to you? That means he's trying. He's trying to let him mess with your daughters essentially. Like that seems what this dude's working for.
you? Have you ever taken any inappropriate pictures of your children?
Of the kids? I've taken pictures of the rashes.
I mean, of sexual nature for sexual gratification.
No.
Even at his direction?
No.
Do you have any electronic devices at your house that potentially have or do have child pornography on them?
No.
Does he own any laptops, gaming towers, external hard drives, thumb drives?
I mean, we have a computer that we all use. He doesn't.
Shout out that boy J Man. Dap him up, show him some love. You know we gotta celebrate when he enters the chat. Members, we love when you come to the chat. So keep coming to the live streams.
I used it to play.
Back to back. Lisa Cook tried to sneak in through the back door, but I see you. Shout you out. Everybody show her some love in the chat.
Disney Plus for the kids.
Your Kick account, have any of your Kick accounts ever been shut down?
I've only deactivated one of them because him and I met up with a guy on my old Kick account. That's why I deactivated it.
Gotcha.
Because I was unfaithful. And so I deactivated it.
Okay.
And
But
then,
that was an adult.
right.
Gotcha. I want to show you something that him and I discussed and went over, and that we went over and that he recognized as being something that he uploaded on Kick. And I want to see what you can tell me about it, what you remember about this file.
Okay. What's that?
Yeah, that shit's weird as fuck.
I don't know anything about that.
Have you ever seen that file before?
Not that I can recall, no.
Okay. Is that like things that he's shown you before? We talked about a video.
Yeah. I mean, it's along the same lines, yeah. But I've never seen that video.
How many times do you think that he, and I might have asked you this, I don't remember, how many times has he shown you child pornography in the past?
I'd say probably only 5 or 6. Just a handful of times.
And again, I've already spoken to him and I know what he tells me. What was your response to him when he showed you child pornography? And just so you can kind of understand the context, he told me that he would show you child pornography, and this isn't in no way, shape, or form meant to embarrass you. I'm not the judgment police, but that you and him were intimate together.
Afterwards. And I think that was more because I wanted to be into it because I knew that that's what he was into.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
Bro, I told you. I believe her, bro. This dude preys on like single mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like he preys on single mothers, bro.
Not necessarily.
I'm not saying she's in the right by any means, and don't get me wrong. She's a she has some questions to answer for sure, but yeah, I'm just telling you that's what dude's doing.
What I was into.
Yes, you heard that correctly. To re-spark.
Maybe I needed to do it, not do it, but like them as well to make him be more intimate with me because there for a while we weren't intimate whatsoever.
Yeah, she's in denial. She's like, okay, this is just something we watch. It's just something we watch. She's like in denial, you know, she's like rationalizing this shit.
It's not like it's not like I wanted it.
And this might sound like a crazy question or an obvious question, but people think about things differently. And I asked him this, and he gave the appropriate response, I think. But you understand that the trading of, the sharing, the viewing, the downloading, the possessing, the distributing, producing child pornography is wrong in many different ways and forms. It's illegal. You can't do it. You especially can't upload it on Kick.
Right.
And it exploits children. And every time those pictures are shared or they're viewed again or they're gratified upon that it re-victimizes that child over and over.
And it creates more demand.
Exactly. Creates more demand, more stuff, more exploiting. And that's something that we absolutely don't want to see happen at all.
No.
Do you have any child pornography on your cellular phone?
No, I do not.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I have my pornography.
Not worried about that. Not one bit. And again, I'm not here for any of that stuff, and I'm not the moral police, and this is not this has nothing to do with administrative inquiry or investigation or anything. This is about exactly what we're talking about. If I were to have or were to do a search warrant to Kick for your Kick accounts and your information, including his, with files being transferred back and forth, chats and messages. How many times have you talked about child pornography on Kick with other people?
With other people? None.
How about with him?
With him,
Hey, what's up, Slide? Welcome in.
a few times.
Okay. And what were those conversations about? And you can tell me. I mean, as graphic and as weird as they sound. And I understand. I don't agree with, but I understand what you told me, what your reason was behind it, trying to spark back up whatever issues you're having in your relationship.
Right.
But I want to hear from you what you said about those files.
I would say things like they're hot, it's sexy, ooh.
Referring to the child pornography.
If
How many times did you send him child pornography?
can I stop right here? I really don't want to get him into any more trouble.
Oh, he's already completely confessed and admitted everything.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that one. But he came in here completely honest, and I won't BS you at all about that. He came in here and sat down, completely straightforward, completely honest, completely upfront.
So
everything.
Can I just leave it at that?
You can. I mean, look. I mean, I can't force you to make certain statements to me. I would like to take a look at your phone and make sure you don't have child pornography on it. Would you mind showing it to me?
Sure.
Slide around there with you, okay? And I'm not here to look at your personal stuff. Can you show me your kit? And can I sit by it?
I don't even have a Kick on here.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
You don't have any child pornography on your phone. Okay. You don't have any issue if I look at your phone. Okay. Your photos.
Right here. There's some of me on there.
Well, go to her hidden. If she's got an iPhone, they got a hidden album. You just gotta scroll all the way to the bottom and it'll say hidden. and then you'll see her real freaky shit.
Well, I don't disseminate that, talk about it. I am a married, mature adult. Um, and I've worked in sex crimes for a long, long time. So I don't want to say it's normal to me to look at pornography, but I understand. But I'm not trying to get nosy, but these aren't, this is just between you and him.
Yeah, chat, let us know where you're tuning in from so I can shout your city and state out. Definitely if you're watching from overseas or out the country, uh let me know. I love the international game.
Yeah, that's conversations that I've screenshot and sent to my mom and his mom about us fighting and arguing and just going back and forth about this fucking divorce.
Are y'all legally married?
Yes.
Okay. Legally married, but
Getting a divorce.
gotcha. I thought you said you were getting back together, engaged.
No.
Gotcha. All right.
No, he was actually moving out today.
Okay. So how did you find out about the indecent exposure?
Dang, Jay, you in Coronado? I didn't even know that, man. Shout out my boy Jay in Coronado. Shout out Derek in Missouri, Bernie, Missouri to be exact. Sharon, welcome back to Cape Town. Megan from Henderson, Texas. I didn't know Henderson was in Texas. I only knew about Henderson, Nevada. Wordsmith in the DC area, DMV boys, you know. Um, Ohio, man, straight Buckeye State, Amy. Water, Louisiana. Okay, Water Walker. That's like a cool city name. I never heard of that city. Shout out Louisiana. Um, Tennessee, my girl Danola from Knox, Tennessee. Tropical Fargo, North Dakota. You promised me, my son, free Robux. Dang, that's you got scammed, bro. That wasn't us. You got scammed, Joe. Uh, Here in Galveston, Texas, man. Shout out all my people in Galveston. I think my family's got family at Galveston, for real, for real.
So I was searching. We were just kind of goofing around one day, and there's a Maryland case search that you can go on, and it'll tell you all of the previous charges or arrests and tickets and everything that everybody's ever had. Anything from speeding tickets to divorces to criminal charges. It doesn't give you any real information. It just tells you what the charges are. Kind of like jail books. Or not jail books, but jail fuel for the civilians.
So I wanted to show you just a few more things because some of these are kind of what he describes to showing you. And this is the same one again. For whatever reason, he uploaded it twice. I'm not sure. And obviously, that's another chopper. Has he sent you?
I've only seen two.
Two links on two different occasions?
They were on the same day.
Okay. And sounds like a stupid and obvious question, but I'm assuming that you knew that there was child pornography in the mega links. Okay.
And if that gets me in trouble,
Travel safely, Wordsmith.
and it does.
Mr. Good Citizen, welcome back to the chat, man. Nice seeing you again.
Well, that's a honest thing to say. I mean, at this point, obviously it's an investigation. I don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
I obviously I want you to understand that I'm not trying to lecture you or come down on you or act like your dad, but this is wrong. It's illegal. It's exploitive. You can't do it. It's not a good idea. You can't engage in that behavior. And the right thing to do is in the future, the odds of this happening to you again, hopefully are slim to none if you don't do that behavior. But if someone shows you child pornography, the right thing to do is report it or to not look at it again, not to look at it multiple times, receive several links, intentionally view it.
Right.
You can't intentionally view child pornography in the state of Florida. Okay. And obviously, I understand what happened with him. And obviously he takes a big portion of the burden of this.
Derek, this is how you find us on Discord. You take that link and you copy and paste it into the Discord app. So copy this, open the Discord app, then go to where it says join a server, and then you'll click buy an invite link. You'll click the second one. I believe it's the bottom option. And then it'll bring you into our shit.
So that's the end of Megan's interview. Now we're going to get to Brandon's interview.
On that thing, man, I ventured into some wrong shit.
So on that file, do you know anything about that girl? Any idea what the name of the group was?
No. And that's the thing, like, you can just get invited to groups also. Like, you don't have to even know
But-
anybody.
Bro, they say that shit, bro, but I promise you, bro, motherfuckers just don't be inviting random people to felony parties. Like, this shit is rampant, bro. It's way worse than you could ever imagine. Like this, like how deep this shit goes, these videos, these victims, like this shit's crazy.
You can just.
I'm fair to say that you recognize that image. Obviously, it's kind of.
Well, I
kind of sneaky.
recognize not that image, but
Similar.
the type of shit that, you know, you get pulled into a group and you get shown.
Yeah.
100%. I remember that one.
You remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
And how old do you think that little girl is?
Young.
How old would you think Young is?
10.
10. So no, I would agree with you on that. She's 10 because obviously prepubescent lacks like body development features, and there's an adult male
Right.
penetrating her
I
mouth.
mean, I know where this is going. I'm not by any means a pedophile. Like,
Oh, I wouldn't.
Hey Craig, Helen, welcome to the chat.
Yeah,
like
I understand. I'm not
I
saying
mean, you
we're
can
calling you a
interview my
pedophile.
kids all you want. Like, I've never.
And that file name ends in C21F.mp4, just so I can remember that. I wanted to show you just a couple more things real quick.
Who I would say about the same age.
About the same age.
Probably.
Remember that one?
No, but I would say about the same age.
Obviously showing her down into the camera, stuff
Yeah.
like that. So those files, I mean, and you can correct me or debate with me, clearly they're children, clearly prepubescent, clearly
Yeah.
engaged in sex acts or showing
But,
their body
am I
parts.
going to lie and say I wasn't curious? Sure. But
So let me ask you this question. You see this?
upload. Yep. Right.
Upload. Why
Yeah, Andy, exactly. That's exactly what's going on.
upload those?
What do you mean uploads?
So you, those came from your Kick account,
Mhm.
right? And then those were sent from your Kick account to either a group or to an individual or individuals.
Yeah, Trans RZ, welcome to the chat. Dude is literally uploading this shit. He's distributing this shit. What he talking about? I was just curious. I just clicked the link. Bruh, you might have been filming this shit.
Why upload those files? Mistake?
People were doing it. I did it. Not gonna lie to you.
Well, and I appreciate you not
Yes.
lying and being
We love
straightforward.
It's like I said, I'm by no means. Now I'm getting choked up.
You're
Sorry.
good. Take your time.
No, take your time, have
By
a drink.
no means am I a
Do
fucking
you need
pedophile,
water
but
or anything?
it's
Okay.
just dry. It's,
I know.
it's
That's what I was
reason.
making sure.
But yeah, it was stupid to do. There is no denying it.
Yeah.
I was curious. It was dumb.
And hey, I appreciate you
I
making up.
get it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. This is extremely important because last thing I want to do is, as you move down the road, as you move on from this conversation, there's something called contraband, right? So like child pornography clearly is contraband. It would be no different than someone mailing you cocaine in the mail
Exactly.
and us just letting you keep a little bit for yourself.
Mhm.
How much child pornography is on your phone?
None.
None. Okay.
None.
Would you have an issue if we verified that?
I'll show you right now.
And you don't have to right now, but
Yeah.
what's your passcode to that phone?
1289.
1289.
Yep.
Can I see it real quick?
Yeah, right here.
We're just gonna hold it real quick.
We'll just.
I'll do it.
Oh,
No, we got it.
I'm not
We got
deleting
it. You're
anything.
no.
I have pictures on there.
I know. Here's what we're gonna do so we can continue the conversation.
I just have pictures on there. I don't want nobody to see.
Nope, nobody's
We're
gonna
gonna sit it right
We're
there.
gonna sit it.
Okay.
I'm being fully honest with you.
Look, what are the pictures on there that you're concerned about people seeing?
Me?
Well, we're not.
Maybe I might have pictures of my wife on there.
Well, I can tell you this: that we are both extremely professional.
No, I'm not saying it's.
And we would never.
It's a personal thing for me. That's all.
Yeah, whatever we talk about here, we're not going to share your personal photos with anybody in the.
So let me ask you this: to be straightforward, because last thing I want to do is have anyone paint an unfair picture of you.
Yo, Lisa, that's crazy. Man, I'm glad you found his ass guilty. Nick, welcome to the chat. He probably got some kids. I mean, he got pictures of his stepdaughter and him in there.
Or say that you're a
Right,
liar.
no, yeah.
You've been completely straightforward. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. In all honesty, how much child pornography is on that phone?
I'm almost 100% sure there's zero.
Okay.
Now,
I'm assuming you deleted it.
well, yeah, I mean, it's when it was like I said, I was curious about it, and it,
Do you have other electronic devices in your bag?
no,
You sure?
puzzle.
Okay. How about in your vehicle? Like thumb drives, SD cards? Okay.
Nope.
Would
That's
you
not
have-
even my vehicle.
Would you have an issue if we looked around in the vehicle to make sure there's no electronics in it?
None of my electronics.
Okay. Fair enough. And no issue if we take a peek in the bag, make sure there's no
Well,
electronics in it. Fair enough. And I'm just asking you so that,
Energy drinks. Go ahead.
so this was, and I want to just, here, I keep getting out, so I don't want to, it's hard. I'm a little slow, so it's hard for me to read upside down.
Yeah, I did dumb shit.
So 6/28 of 2022, that was a,
I don't think she knew about that, Andy, but she watched CP with him. Like it was like they would watch it and then they would get intimate.
upload. 6/27/2022, and this is at 01/16/32 UTC on 6/28.
Mhm.
Then at 23:10 UTC on 6/27. And at 01/21/38 on 6/28, so a little closer there, but still separate.
Yeah.
And then 6/28/2022 at 01/21/51 UTC upload event. 6/28/01/16/49 UTC. And then
So now he's telling him, yo, these are the timestamps of when you put CP back on the internet. Like you put that shit on the internet. You didn't just download it. You sent it somewhere. You put it on the internet and then you shared that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So like we got you cold blooded.
on this over here, this was 12/27 of 2021.
On my wife's birthday.
And then, and that's the incident time that it was reported. But 11/19/2021, 1929, 11/19/2021, 1930. That file was uploaded twice.
Like I said, dumb shit.
But why, and I'll use your words, why dumb shit so many times?
Like I said,
You know what I mean?
I was curious. People were doing it on there. I did it. It was just like I saved the video and then
That girl just Jazzy just came in the front door. Everybody blow her kisses and give her some love. You know, we like when the members show up to the live stream. Thank you for showing up, Jazzy.
flipped it right around. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And you don't have any issue if we take a look at your phone, make sure there's no child pornography on there.
As far as I know, there's none on there.
Right.
So I'll say this, obviously you're detained.
Hmm.
You're not free to go at this point and just walk out because of the conversation.
Oh no, I'm not saying like
No,
go
no.
home. That's not what I'm saying.
So I don't know what's going to
Of course,
transpire.
I'm not trying to go home.
I don't want to guess. As I know more, we'll let you know. At your home, And again, you've been straightforward about everything, and I appreciate that. I know that typically it's human nature to downplay things. Are there any, and I say this also for your wife and for your children and for everyone else,
Do you want to talk to anybody?
are there
you want there?
any electronics at your home that could potentially, maybe,
No.
have child pornography on them at all?
Not any of them that are mine. No.
Okay. And both these Kick accounts, I'm assuming you no longer use and have access to?
Like I said, it was the curiosity thing, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want to be on Kick no more.
If we could access those accounts and try to find people that are producing child pornography or selling child pornography,
100%.
do you know what your passcode to those accounts would have been?
No, but I mean, if you wanted to, like, I could try and remember.
So no child pornography from any devices at your house?
No, not at all.
Okay. And then this tip here.
Sorry.
You're good.
No, gotta go fucking indigestion now.
Do you know that it's wrong and illegal to look at child pornography?
Jesus, 100%.
You know it's wrong to distribute child pornography?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, so you obviously, you're kind of sort of in law enforcement in a sense. You know what a search warrant is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you understand that, you know, we do a preservation to Kick. We say, hey, Kick, preserve all data. We later send a search warrant, and we ask for it, try to get chats, messages, images back and forth. How many times do you think that you sent child pornography in Kick groups? Like, if I had all the information right here in front of me and I want to see how truthful you are.
I would not.
Like more than 1,000, more than 2,000?
I don't know about that, but.
More than 100?
I couldn't even put a number on it.
If you had to put an educated guesstimate, like 500 or less?
Yeah, I would say that. But
so 500 or less.
I mean, 500 is a lot. Like,
well, and that's what I say. Help me know. So 200 times, 300,
maybe 100 or less.
Okay,
if
so
that.
So 100 or less times.
Like I said, it was a terrible time in my life.
And do you understand that every time that you share those files, that you re-victimize that child?
100%. It's it's something I've dealt with in therapy.
Well, and that brings me to my next question.
Like, I'm not a habitual, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I was curious about it. I did the things that I did, and it fucked me up. Mm-hmm. Like, it really did. So, like.
Do you have a porn addiction? I know that sounds silly to say.
Porn addiction? No. Do I like porn? Hell yeah. You know, and I think a lot of the curiosity came from porn just not being enough, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's not, like, I'm not attracted to kids. Like, that's not the thing. It's not real. I mean, it is real. I get that. But the touching and all that's real. Like, that's just, like I said, I'm not into that kind of shit, but it was just a curiosity thing with me. And it took over a little bit, and it's like, I'm not proud of it at all. I'm ashamed of that shit 100%. And I've been dealing with that fucking shame for.
Yeah. Did your wife have any knowledge or participation in this?
Not that I know of.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I know, and again, I know there's lines between taboo and.
Hey, that member Melinda just walked in the door, man. Show her some love. And Melinda, you a goddamn member. You don't gotta ask a mod. You can ask me. Basically, this dude and his wife was into CP, and he was a prison guard. He got caught up in maybe like a sting or some type of hack or something. But they found this shit on his phone. They found his Kick account. Kick is like a messenger. It's like an app, but it's like a messenger, like an iMessage, you know. But it's just a app version, you know. Almost like an AIM, like a modern day AIM. You know what I mean? That's really just what it is.
Everybody has that line in the sand. Sometimes it gets crossed. I know that you guys were in Kick groups and stuff together. And if she did, now's the time to talk about it. Did your wife ever send, receive, share, distribute, look at, or view child pornography with you?
I feel like a whole ass rat right now.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Not a good time in our lives. Like I said, it was, the marriage wasn't, there was no spark there, and I guess it just, the taboo of it kind of brought it back a little bit, but.
Did she upload these files, or were they you? Like if I went and interviewed her right now.
I honestly couldn't even tell you, and I'll take all the blame.
No, I mean that's not here, but I mean you've already told me that these were your Kick accounts. Y'all have separate Kick accounts.
I mean,
but have you ever seen her upload child pornography?
Seen her, no. No, not at all.
Did y'all watch it together?
We may have.
Did she introduce it or did you?
I don't know if it was so much an introducing as it kind of, like I said, I was thrown into a group and we were both just kind of there.
Okay. When you say y'all were both kind of there, y'all were both on different phones on Kick in the same group?
Well, I think we were like sitting next to each other when like it got invited to this one group and it just kind of started, and then down the fucking rabbit hole went with the curiosity.
Hey, members, let me know if you should get the wood chipper. Post your wood chipper emojis.
Has she ever produced child pornography?
No.
Or taken inappropriate pictures of your kids?
No.
Any concerns for that?
No, sir. She's a great mother. She would not do that.
Do you think she has child pornography on her devices?
Not that I know of. I don't have
Hey, Amanda, welcome to the chat.
access to her device.
And I just want to circle back because I want to clarify my question to you. Have you ever seen her? I know that you said, and please correct me if I'm wrong with anything that I say, that you two have watched child pornography together. Were they some of these files that I showed you?
No. Not that I remember.
Okay.
It was a while ago.
Have you ever seen her upload child pornography?
Seen her, no.
Okay.
No.
Yo, shout out that girl, Ashley. She just jumped up in the building. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Oh shit. That girl, Megan. Welcome to the team, Megan Bradley. You full-fledged gang member now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really appreciate what you got going on. What's going on? Thank you so much for a new membership. Now you are VIP every time you in the chat. Everybody, let's celebrate Megan. Show her some love in the chat. Mods, see what's going on because that don't look good.
No.
Has she told you she has?
No.
Okay. Has she seen you upload child?
I don't think so.
So how did y'all come about to watch it together?
Well, like I said, we were just kind of sitting there, and people just put it in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, you're a member. If you go to your emojis on your keyboard, you'll definitely be able to do it.
Like, it's not like a personal thing. Like, somebody sends it to you personally. People just post it in your group.
Would you have any issue if we looked at any of your other electronics that you have to prove that you don't have?
I personally don't own any other electronics.
Okay.
But I mean, like my kids' cell phones and stuff like that. But that's.
Do you have like a gaming computer, tower, laptop at your house?
Not that's
Tablet.
mine. Not that I use. No, I have a cell phone. That's all
How
I
about
have.
her? What electronics does she have?
Cell phone. She might have an iPad that my kid uses.
Does she have a tower, laptop?
We might have a laptop that my kids watch videos and
What
shit
kind of
on.
phone does she have?
iPhone 13 mini, I believe.
Okay. Do you know her phone number by chance? Okay.
And same questions. Does she loan her electronics out to anybody? Does anyone else use her phone? If I were to call her to text her phone, does she loan it out to strangers or anyone I can go interview?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't even have access to it.
Now, circling back to that one question where he asked you when you were watching it solo if you masturbated while you and her were watching it, did y'all complete any sex act or anything?
No, well, what? No.
Okay, I didn't know if she did something to you or you did something to her while y'all were watching it.
Not that I can remember.
Okay.
Have you two traded it amongst yourselves? Sent it back and forth?
I think I had sent her.
You
Things.
sent her child
Whether she sent back, I don't remember. And I don't fully remember if I did.
Bro,
But
I don't.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I definitely think these type of people prey on single mothers. You know what I mean? And that's why I pray that like my daughters don't become ever single mothers. Like, you know what I mean? It's tough because some guys will trick you. You know what I mean? It's not always the woman's fault. In this case, it looks like she was doing more or into it more than she's trying to perceive. But yeah, man, be careful.
it may have happened.
And you would have sent.
It's tough for single moms, bro. The whole world is literally trying to get you. Like, as a woman, you got to be so protective of yourself because the world is literally trying to get you, and you guys are like God's gift to earth. You feel me? So, like, treat yourself like it because otherwise, you're going to be around bozos like this.
That
How
from
did
your
this?
phone to her phone?
Or through the Kick app.
Okay.
So everything was through Kick, nothing
I
through
don't-
Messenger or text message.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie.
But I mean, it would have been via the Kick app from each other's phones.
If it happened, then
What do y'all communicate with primarily?
text message.
Just normal iPhone text message? Okay. Do you have any everyday talks through Kick, just like the
Well, I don't have Kick, and I don't think she does.
anymore?
Yeah. Like I said, I dealt with the shame of that shit and have been dealing with it, and I just want nothing to do with
But I feel like if they come to your house for this shit, you got to have hell of this shit. Like, you got to have hell of this shit because there's so many people doing bad shit on the internet. Even if they know you doing some bad shit on the internet, they not even gonna fuck with you. And I know that because think about it. Like, not even, don't even take it to this extreme, right? We watch, all of us use those websites from time to time. The sports websites, or like the bootleg Netflix, the free Netflix on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, when we watch that shit, even if you're using a VPN, I promise you, the government knows what the fuck's going through your computer. So if you're watching the new Spider-Man movie, they know that shit, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? If your homie sold you this new website and you watching that shit, they know. If you watching Fade King True Crime Reviews, they know. They know. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta have so much of this shit, bro, that dudes pop up.
it anymore. I know I fucked up. Curiosity got the best of me.
Okay.
I went down the goddamn rabbit hole, and
Derek, are you? Let me know.
it's just not something I'm proud of.
I get it.
So thanks for talking to us. I do have a few more things I just want to kind of narrow down. And you've been completely straightforward and honest, and I appreciate that. And so I think you will be on these questions. And if you have these, I don't want to say the least of any worries, but these are other things that I want to just make sure that we're covering.
No problem.
Have you ever filmed without anyone's knowledge, anyone inside the correctional facility?
No.
Like other inmates or people showering or any
No.
inmates that.
No, I've had.
You ever filmed any of the inmates or put pictures of them or memorialized electronically anything and any interactions with them?
I don't think so. I don't. If
And typically
Yeah, Lisa, they know.
when people say I don't think so, that
I mean,
Sometimes
I know I've taken pictures of the tower screen, not like to film inmates, but like, I'm at work, bam. But
Okay.
no, I've never posted it. I've never done any of
about
that.
specifically of people detained in the facility.
No.
And now, just really circling back around to while you were in the jail or anything, did you share the child porn or
No.
with anybody else in the jail?
No.
Did you send those images to anybody else who worked in this jail?
No.
Did you send the images to anybody who worked for Putnam County Sheriff's Office?
No.
Okay.
How about anyone else, period? Other than the people in the group Kick chats that
No,
you don't know unless
No.
you do know.
no, I don't. In my personal life, like I said, that shit dumb. Yeah, in the groups, got it. I don't know anybody personally. That's not, like I said, that's wrong.
How many times
But-
did you and her look at Chopper together?
Number, I don't know. I mean, it's more than once. I can tell you that.
More than 10?
Maybe, maybe not. I can't put a number on it. I don't know. Like I said, that's a part of my life that I want to block out.
Yeah, Dose. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Not like just spamming like how they was doing our boy DWV.
And I've been trying to block out.
Well, you got to try harder for
Yeah.
sure
Oh, yeah, no
because
shit.
Hey, CSI Miami was my jam back in the day. I'm not gonna lie to you.
in June
Yeah, I know.
27th and 28th of this
No, I
year,
know.
you're doing it.
I know.
Now, my next question is: have you, since June, have you watched any form of child while either here, at home,
Not that I can
anywhere?
remember. No.
So
No.
from June till now, you have.
As far as I can recall, no.
Okay.
Why did you delete the images from your phone?
Like I said, it's not. I know it looks like it's something I'm into. It 100% looks that way, and I fully understand where you're coming from with it. But it's, like I said, it's always just been a curiosity thing with me, and I don't know why that, but I can't answer that. It's a stupid fucking thing to do.
No, I mean,
I'm not
Hey, drive carefully, Amy.
gonna deny that.
no, yeah, I mean, for sure, it's definitely not a
And I
it's an
told her,
exploitive thing to do. It's a legal
Yeah.
thing to do.
Oh,
It's definitely
100%.
not a smart thing to do.
and like I told her,
People are curious about a lot of things, but there's
that's right.
Yep.
That's a thing. Oh no, yes, that is the thing. I get that 100%. And I told her, whatever help you guys need.
the files that I showed you. Did she see some of those, or have some of those, or did y'all watch some of those together?
Those I don't know.
Where, other than Kick, are you able to get Chopper? As far as for like learning, lesson, investigative purposes. What else?
That I don't.
I mean, is there any other sites that I can go to
Might be able
to try to shut down the?
That's what's crazy to me too. When we watch these kind of cases, damn, this shit spicy. Damn, this shit spicy. Mm, damn, damn. That Zemo, that shit. Damn. But that's the thing about these cases to me that like, why don't these dudes just snitch? Like, why wouldn't they just tell all the groups they're in, all that shit? Wouldn't you think they would get a lesser sentence or something if they were really like, hey, I'm just a small fry? Ah, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. But yeah, I don't get why they're so protective, like, of their group chats and shit.
Report to investigate, other than Kick.
I mean,
How would you get it? How would you get it to distribute it like you did in these cases on these uploads? How did you get it to then send it?
no, people just post it in the group.
So someone posted it in the group. How do you then get it? How do you save it or click it or?
Yeah, it just
So you can hold it literally and save
Well,
it.
I think when you open it, there's like a little arrow. You just click the arrow and
save it. And then does it save to the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's how you can then send it back or redistribute it, Kit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sitting here now, I think it's fucking sick. I think I'm a sick fuck. Like, it's to even do it, especially to fucking my kids. Jesus. Like I said, I've never laid not one hand on my goddamn kids like that.
I hope not.
And
I hope you're
not
being
at all.
completely truthful.
And it's not something that I'm, like, I know, like, there's people that sell it and, you know, they have all these friends that they, you know, and they film it themselves and all that. Like, I'm not one of those people. Not at all.
Sorry.
No. Questions for us?
Hey, Jen, welcome into the chat. You know we like when a member enters the building. Thank you for joining the live stream today.
Am I going to jail tonight?
Probably.
Here?
For now, yes, until we can get you possibly somewhere else. We have to get with the jail and the major and the captain and all that and see if we can get you transferred.
Can I sit over here instead of going over there?
Yeah.
We'll discuss that with people way more important than us.
I would appreciate that if that could happen. Is there any way I could call my wife and tell her I'm going to jail?
I'll give her a call and let her know.
Yeah, well,
But like booking process, whenever you're booked and everything, you get one phone call. So
I just don't want to do it over there. That's so fucking embarrassing.
So that's the end of both police interviews. Megan was sentenced to 21 years in prison. Brandon was sentenced to 17. 20 and 17 years. I've slept longer than that. Comment, tell me what you think.
Stop me, let me go. Please don't do this to me.
We were playing on the Ouija board, and he was talking about how he wants to summon a demon into the house.
So one got 20 years and one got 17 years. I think that's a dub. Sometimes those guys be getting off with like 6 years, 7 years. You know, but they both gonna be old as fuck when they get out. Like I feel like from 40 to 65 is probably like the funnest years of your life. Cause you smart, you got a little bit of money or knowledge, you know what I mean? And you can kind of use that to give yourself some favorable situations from time to time. You feel me? So with that being said, if you take that away and then I come out and I'm like 75, 80, like, you know what I mean? I felt like justice was served.
Stop me, let me go. Please don't do this to me.
We were playing on the Ouija board, and he was talking about how he wants to summon a demon into the house.
Just like a light switch. It was the scariest thing I ever saw.
When dispatchers in Spokane, Washington answer a 911 call, an urgent cry for help is followed by chaos and screaming on the other end of the
Yeah, Lisa, you can watch us on your Roku. You can install YouTube on your Roku. I use Roku all around my house. Like I don't have like cable TV, you know, I just use the internet. And every room just has like a Roku or a computer in it.
line. Police respond to a scene where a man lies naked and stabbed. A woman stands soaked in his blood, and a third person has vanished, leaving behind.
Stop me, let me go. Please don't do this to me.
We were playing on the Ouija board, and he was talking about how he wants to summon a demon into the house.
It's just like a light switch. It was the scariest thing I ever saw.
When dispatchers in Spokane, Washington answer a 911 call, an urgent cry for help is followed by chaos and screaming on the other end of the line. Police respond to a scene where a man lies naked and stabbed, a woman stands soaked in his blood, and a third person has vanished, leaving behind a trail of questions and the fractured remains of a night gone horribly wrong. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. It's just before 6 a.m. on August 13th, 2020, when the call comes in.
911, what are you reporting?
Hello? I just stabbed me at my house.
What, ma'am? I barely hear you. What's going on there?
Please don't do this to me.
Ma'am, what is the location?
Oh my God.
Hello, sir. Ma'am.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, ma'am. This is 911. Where are you at right now?
Don't they get the address? Oh, wait, no, it'd be cell phones.
Please, he's been stabbed multiple times. He's not breathing well. He's a correctional officer. I can hear his breath through the wounds. Just relax, please, Anthony. I have you. You're okay.
Ma'am, you're with him right now? Okay.
Yes, I'm covering his wounds
Where is the person that stabbed him?
He's trying to run away.
He ran away?
Yeah, please stop. Please hurry. He's not doing well.
Haley.
Haley.
Haley, do you know who did this?
His name is Edward Martinez. Edward Martinez.
And is it your boyfriend that stabbed?
My boyfriend stabbed my ex-husband. He can hardly breathe.
Okay.
I really need medical assistance.
Yeah, we're getting there, okay?
The assailant, 19-year-old Edward Eddie Martinez, has already fled on foot. Officers arrive to find the neighborhood quiet, one pausing on the sidewalk to question nearby residents. Still on the phone with Haley, the dispatcher attempts to get more information to
Haley, come out front and make yourself known to officers. You can, because the sooner you come out, the sooner we can help him.
Kill me.
Okay, come out front.
Just take me to. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Come on out.
Who else is in here?
Making my dog sleep
Who else is in here?
Where's our victim at? Dog's friendly? Hi, dog.
Hi, puppy. No, it's okay. Where's he at?
Dog's
He's in here.
That's him.
Keep that door open.
Get that door open so partners can come in.
Spokane police. Spokane police.
Anybody else in here, man?
Andy, that's exactly what I was thinking, bro. When they showed her picture, I was like, definitely fits the profile when they showed dude and they showed the chick.
Yes.
Yeah, we need med supplies now.
25-year-old Anthony lies nude on the bedroom floor, drenched in blood and barely clinging to life.
Oh, we need chest seals, bro. In the back!
Medics in now, please.
The ex-husband looked like the only like normal one.
Still alive, but hey, partner, Spokane police. I got a faint pulse still, but got it. Now, 30s. Several.
Paramedics rush to Anthony's aid, but with little room to work, they quickly ready a gurney to move him outside. Meanwhile, an officer attempts to get critical information from Haley about the missing suspect.
Okay, quickly. I know this is traumatic, and I'm gonna have a bunch of questions.
Yes, that's
all right?
okay.
We got to start with the very basic.
He's not from here. He doesn't know the area very well. His name is Edward Andrew Martinez. He's from Sacramento, California.
Okay. Where was he last seen?
He was begging me to come out with him. I was in the bedroom holding him.
Come out where?
He begged me to take him somewhere. He didn't grab the cars. He begged me to drive him somewhere.
Where did he go?
I don't know. The only place he knows is J&K Liquor Up.
Last time you saw him, what was he wearing?
He was wearing blue denim shorts, and he was wearing dark blue loafers.
and he was wearing a shirt, a t-shirt. I don't remember what
color
it was.
You don't remember?
No, I only saw his bottom half. I was telling him to get out.
Yo, Sir Winston, welcome to the chat. Creole Cartel, welcome back, my boy.
Paramedics attempt to control Anthony's bleeding, but with countless stab wounds ravaging his body, their efforts are quickly overwhelmed.
Where's he stabbed at? Everywhere?
Everywhere, upper torso, a couple on the back.
Let's go.
Do we have one more sticker? Got an uncovered stab wound upper right.
Yeah. You want to start
Compression.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start compression.
We're gonna work him here. Or are we just gonna go?
That's it. Let's go.
Do you need another sticker? Does it matter at this point?
If you have one,
yeah, hell yeah.
Leaking big time.
We're gonna get one. You just want to leave us with every sticker you got. That'd be great.
The officer continues pressing Haley for details about the suspect, and soon learns the three share a far more tangled relationship than he could have ever imagined.
How do you know him?
We met online a few weeks ago.
Were you guys in a dating relationship or something?
Yeah, we were talking online for like a week or two, and I went down to California, picked him up,
Okay.
and brought him down here.
So has he been living here?
Yes, he's been living here for about 2 months.
The male who's been injured,
He's my ex-husband.
does he live here as well?
Yes.
Okay. Did those two get into it over something?
I'm sorry to disclose so much, but we were all like messing around in the bedroom, and
Okay.
he
Just prior to this?
just snapped, and he was all into it, and I don't know why.
Was everybody drinking today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys were all messing around in the bedroom. What precipitated?
Damn. So dude got the post-nut clarity, got jealous, and stabbed. Oh boy, the ex. Yeah, bro, don't never do no shit like this. Don't ever do no shit like this, cause the post-nut clarity might be crucial. So then he devised a scheme to make up a demon so that after he killed dude, he could explain it to his chick. But he never understood he wasn't gonna get away with this.
The stabbing.
I think that he couldn't get there, or he couldn't get hard, and I think that he was just intimidated or something.
By your ex? So that's why he's nude? Okay. How did the stabbing occur?
We were just messing around on the bed, and he said it was okay. And the next thing I know,
Said what was okay?
Edward said it was okay that we were messing around.
Okay.
And then he started stabbing Anthony in the back, and Anthony said, "Ow, stop, what are you doing?" And I just jumped off the bed. He just kept going at it. Anthony around the bedroom trying to get away.
Okay.
He just kept stabbing him.
Okay, so he was trying to flee while they were in there? Are you injured?
No, I'm not. I told him I was, so he'd leave.
The officer escorts Haley to his cruiser where she can stay warm, given that all she's wearing is a blood-soaked robe. The front seat affords her a clear view of paramedics fighting to save Anthony.
It's okay. So he's got a pulse. He's all right. Okay? Haley, I need you to listen to me, all right? We need to think real hard where he would have gone.
He really doesn't know anything down here. We go to the dispensary, or we go to the...
Does he have any friends here?
No.
Okay.
He's literally got no one here. Oh, God!
Haley, look at me, okay? Haley, don't look over there.
Anthony is loaded into the ambulance, which makes its way to a nearby hospital.
Okay.
If I would have known he was in any danger, I wouldn't have let any of this happen.
No, I understand.
Officers secure the house with police tape and begin searching the vehicles in the driveway in case Eddie may have hidden inside. During their search, they discover a uniform, which Haley clarifies belongs to Anthony, who works as a correctional officer. Afterward, the officers share grim remarks about the severity of Anthony's injuries.
There was a lot of Singer sewing machine.
So I was looking at his front. He was stabbed here,
Chin sliced open.
chest, stomach, and then rolled him over. Like it looked
And he had
like he just
4
went
more on
top
his back.
I'd say he's
Yeah.
upwards of 20-ish stab wounds.
Well, they were in the
Those are
middle of having intercourse,
pretty decent
and so
they were all kind of intermingled with.
Yo, shout out that girl Jen. She tried to sneak in. How's it going today, Jen? Everybody show her some love in the chat.
That, but suspect started stabbing victim in the back, and then they started running around, suspect chasing, and then it was, yeah.
As they continue, one officer shares the reason for their delayed entry into the house.
When Macbeth and I pulled up, we're looking around, like there's no screaming, there's no sound of anything going on.
That sounded kind of weird.
Yeah.
You guys are like,
And I was like, are we sure it's? And then she finally came out, and I was like, yeah, we're at the right house. Was he conscious? The victim? I wouldn't say conscious, but he was taking some gasping breaths, and he would move every once in a while.
that's called agonal breathing.
That's not good. Pulse was down to like low 40s when they picked him up and carried him out on the street.
That's pretty.
There was some of that, like, thick gelatinous.
Well, but
Yeah, the cops know from their demeanor and the way they're talking about this case, they know he's dead.
yeah. He had bubbles come out of his armpit.
Yeah, that's bad. Material bleeding.
I've never seen so many chest seals on one person.
Haley provides officers with a photo of Eddie to help them as they organize a search. Still, her greatest concern is for Anthony, fearing that any hope of saving him is already gone.
Well, I'm not trying to give you false hope.
Said you want to talk to me about this? I know what happened.
Was walking in or running in an alley and saw some stranger and asked if he could use the phone. Their phone.
Any reason why he didn't call 911 himself?
Yeah.
What's his first name?
His first name is Edward.
Edward? Let me see if we've got any calls from an Edward. One sec. No, it doesn't look like it. Seems odd that he wouldn't call 911 and just call family in another state. Did he say exactly what was going on?
He just said that he was running for his life.
Following the tip on his location, Eddie was quickly found and arrested without incident, which was relayed over the radio to the Canine Search Unit.
Yo! Sweet. Attaboy. Surprised that went peacefully.
Well, thanks, Mom, for calling.
Right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Eddie is taken to the police station for an interrogation, where detectives will soon try to unravel how a seemingly consensual encounter erupted into a violent bloodbath. As he waits for the interview to begin, his unsettled voice fills the...
That's my job. My hope is that I can just talk to you and tell me whatever you want. I'm just here to get facts.
The detective reads and explains his Miranda rights before continuing.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to answer my questions?
Is it all right if I have a lawyer present?
You would like a lawyer?
Yes.
It is.
Though it seems the interview is over before it begins, what the detective shares next changes everything.
So what's going to happen? We're going to have someone come in here. They're going to. We're seeking a search warrant to get photographs, buccal swabs, which is your DNA. They'll be in here. When that's done, you're going to be booked into jail. You're going to be charged with first-degree murder. Okay?
He's dead.
He is dead. You killed him. If you change your mind and decide you want to talk to me about this, you can always send a kite.
Yeah, I don't need a lawyer. Forget that.
There's no way he just said that, bro. I was literally about to be like, every time the police tell them what they're charged with, and all right, since you asked for a lawyer, you got to go to jail. They're always like, they'll always be like, well, fuck it, I don't need a lawyer then. Just talk to me. Like, you think you gonna say some shit that's gonna be like, you know what? Take them cuffs off. Let them walk out the front door. Like, I don't know what goes through their head.
I know what I did, and I'm not going to deny it.
Eddie has read his rights once more before questioning begins.
So before we go into everything, I just want to ask, why did you say you wanted an attorney and then decide to talk? Is it because you didn't think he was dead? I mean, what?
No, it's just, I don't know, thinking too much about it.
Thinking too much about it.
I've been thinking about too much lately, and it's...
I get it.
Be the death of me.
What's going on with your life?
Lisa, if you what do you trying to get the different name, um, or is you? I'm not sure what you mean updated.
I just been off a lot, and I'm like just not doing the right thing, and it took me over mentally, and thought I was going crazy. But I literally thought that there's like someone else in my head. Like I'm not the only one in my head. Might need testing because I don't know.
Do you have a counselor?
No.
Right. What are the tattoos? So you got a tree with S's.
That's a tree of life.
What about the K on your finger?
My girlfriend's got a matching Q.
Oh, okay. Does it mean anything, or is it just because
we're together?
Just because you're together.
I mean, probably not no more, but yeah.
Eddie explains he first met Haley on the dating app Badoo.
I guess I was the first one to like her on the profile, and she matched with me, and from there, we just clicked. Like it just felt so natural talking to her, and you know, I was at a point in time where I just couldn't trust anybody around me, even people that I loved. Sometimes I just thought were shifty, and I don't know. I've just been seeing things in early up way.
He tells the detective that Haley lived with him temporarily in Sacramento before deciding to return home to Spokane.
I wasn't gonna stop her. I just went with her, and a lot changed after that. Like I like literally just cut everybody off for my new life.
Sure.
Well, shoot, you could always send a super chat, Lisa, if that's what you was trying to do.
What all did you know about her at that point?
Well, I knew her situation, which she was still living with her husband, who she's claims to be divorced with.
Although Haley described Anthony as her ex-husband, their divorce wasn't yet finalized at the time of the incident.
And I...
Hey, Kelly, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the team.
At first was okay with the idea of it because I didn't think any... She told me, you know, he's not going to be on no weird He's not gonna do the things that he did do and did drive me off the edge.
So how was the living situation in the house?
It was fine, you know, for a while it just functioned, everything just worked, and there were moments where I would find text messages between them of things I didn't want to see, and that, you know, I kept telling her about it, I keep telling her and she keeps ignoring it, you know.
After news of Anthony's murder broke to his family, some were quick to point blame at Haley.
I'm curious as have they arrested his wife, Anthony's wife? If not, you all need to put her in cuffs.
All right. And so, for what reason?
Apparently, what they said on page 2 on their website said that the two men live together.
All right.
Anthony's married.
Okay.
The suspect is his wife's boyfriend. I just think that she needs to be looked at pretty seriously.
This girl has created this situation. This person who stabbed my nephew, she is just as responsible for this as he is.
But as investigators have learned, things among the three seemed cordial until last night, when, according to Eddie, everything shifted after they began partying and playing an unusual game.
We started taking shots of gin.
How many shots did y'all take? I mean, did you polish off a bottle and just take a couple?
We had like 4 shots each.
Okay.
It was like one of the bigger Master Jam gin bottles, and we just took that. And we also took a couple of dabs. You know dabs, right?
Well, you tell me, just so we're on the same page.
It's like a tea.
So whose room are you in now?
We're in ours, and he's just in there.
However, Eddie's version of what happened doesn't quite align with what Haley told an officer at the crime scene.
I don't know, like he just got too up tonight or just lost it or what.
And he wasn't doing anything besides smoking weed and drinking gin?
No. Okay. And it was their plan. Like I went in on it because I didn't even like.
So do he and Anthony get along?
Yeah.
Is their plan to have this sexual encounter with all of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I was really drunk, so I couldn't.
Bro, I haven't seen this shit But yeah, I think dude did something like he was like, don't do X act on her. And then he did whatever act that he wasn't supposed to do. He was like, you could do all these things except this thing. But then he did that thing. And then he was like, ah.
No, I couldn't work anything up for some reason. I get that drunk sometimes. I can't. My body just goes numb. And I have a
So you couldn't get hard?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So what happens next?
She starts trying to get me somewhere. It's not working. I don't know. We start messing around, and then Anthony starts coming up, rubbing mine and her feet. And just, I don't know, like, it made me feel uncomfortable, but, you know, I was
Jay, I love me some good tacos, man. I really do love some good tacos.
already uncomfortable. So it just, like, added to it, and I don't know, I started feeling a deep anger inside of me. Just building. And, like, after a while, I literally took a step in the back. Just made me feel uncomfortable, but I don't know, we start messing around, and then Anthony starts coming up, rubbing mine and her feet. And just, I don't know, like, it made me feel uncomfortable, but, you know, I was already uncomfortable. So it just, like, added to it, and I don't know, I started feeling a deep anger inside of me. Just building. And, like, after a while, I literally took a step in the bathroom. Light wasn't on. And all I can think in my head, as soon as I walk in that bathroom, is, like, literally, I went to find a knife and then lost it.
Eddie then left the bathroom and retrieved a small folding knife from the living room mantel above the fireplace.
And then obviously you went back to the bedroom.
Damn, yeah, it was supposed to be a choo-choo, but my boy couldn't perform. So he got upset. Yo, Floridian. Hey, y'all, show that member Floridian some love in the chat.
Right. And
did you say anything to them?
No. I actually kind of did this pretty sneaky. And that's what I feel bad about, is I was pretty sadistic about it. I took the knife and I literally hid it between my ass cheeks. So no one would see me walking in.
You were completely naked?
Sammy, that's some good ass silicone. I'll be fucking Taco Bell up.
Yeah. Okay. And sure enough, when I sat down, I moved it to where I could easily grab it. And then I said, well, since you guys are doing this right here, you might as well change the view, you know? And I got him to turn around where Anthony's back was facing me.
So how were they when you walked in?
They were facing me on the bed. When I was sitting like this on the bed, when I laid down and hid the knife. And then I picked up my phone and, not my phone, I picked up her phone, because they said turn a light on. And I turned the light on and used that as a distraction.
The light on the phone?
Mm-hmm. And I just did what I never thought I would do, ever. It was when I came back in the room taking a piss.
Mm-hmm.
And I see him now giving telling me to join in, knowing that I'm not going to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it was, but just seeing that and thinking about, like, just everything else adding up, I felt like
He trying to make it seem like, oh, they just did this in front of me. Like I didn't say this was okay.
like nothing mattered. And, like, literally, I said, F it. And I feel bad about it now.
The fact that he took the knife and then hid it by the mattress, that's premeditation, bro. This murder one.
Like, I feel remorse now. I genuinely miss Anthony because he was an alright friend. I don't know what drove me to take his life. I couldn't stop. Like, because I used to go hunting, so I know the feeling of taking life. I used, like, whenever we get a deer, the dog would go fetch it, and it wasn't quite dead. When you shoot it with a shotgun, brings it back. I had to snap the necks of them, and that actually gave me a rush. It's pretty gnarly. I haven't gone hunting in so long.
Did this give you a rush while you were doing it?
It was, like, very short-lived. Because when I stabbed Tate,
So
I literally, like, I had no idea. I just lost control and then I gained it all back that's when it was too late.
At the scene, Haley described what happened.
Hey, Berea doesn't have to be difficult to make, Lisa. You can just they got this thing called the Berea bomb, and then you just put it in a pot with some beef broth and your seared beef chunk, and then you just let it cook for about a few hours, and you're good.
Just as Eddie began his vicious assault on Anthony.
And he was telling Aaron, then he was telling Eddie to stop, that he was hurt, that he's really hurt. And
How many times do you think he stabbed him?
Oh God, so much. Probably before I thought he was like punching him at first. It was probably 15, 16 times between the back and the chest. I could literally hear each of the holes like gasping for breath in his lungs. Like,
How big is the knife?
probably about 4 inches. It was a utility silver knife. It was kind of boxy.
Was it like a 4-inch long blade?
Yeah.
The folding utility knife was recovered at the crime scene, its blade and handle stained with Anthony's blood.
Did you say anything to him?
No. Well, I think I said some words out of fury, but it wasn't any like rational words. It was probably just anger.
What did he say?
First thing he said was, "Please stop. We can talk about this."
What about Haley? What was she doing?
She just kept saying, "You're scaring me. You're scaring me."
Just like a light switch. It was the scariest thing I ever saw. And he hit me on the bed. He said, "You're gonna go. We're gonna go." I'm like, "No. Why
If
would you do that?"
say that again.
He pinned me on the bed and said, "We're gonna go," and I said, "No."
The 911 call captured Eddie's desperate plea alongside Haley's frantic response.
He said, "You can't do this to me," and I said, "I got."
These like swings, mood swings, not really mood swings, but like just episodes where I'll like I just shift. It's like psychologically just shift, and I'm just like like that's the me that doesn't give a, kind of thing. And she can tell like when I'm being sadistic, just in like the way I talk and the things that I say as opposed to how I normally talk.
Hey, yo, welcome Connie to the chat. You know we like when the members show up. Thank you for showing up to the live stream.
And she knew, because I was hinting at it, but I wasn't like being direct with it. I was kind of like smiling and laughing at her in a really f***ed up way, and like at that point I had just lost all.
She said you started doing that before you left the room to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's because I think I was thinking about it at that time.
You were thinking that you were going to go get a knife?
Mm-hmm.
That was before you went pee, though.
Yeah.
In the story you just
told.
No,
that's not.
She said they were there. You had a look.
Yeah. And then when they started having sex when I came back, that's when I got the knife and then made another trip. I actually don't remember it fully and in like all the right sequence, so I'm not lying, I'm just like...
No. You said you started thinking about it and you got that look, and that's when she knew. And she said that you had a weird look before you ever even went to the bathroom. And so I'm just wondering if, when you're in the room before you went to the bathroom, if you started thinking about this. Or if it was really when you came back from the bathroom and...
I think I started in the room. I was thinking about it. Now I'm like thinking all the way back. Like the premeditation started right there in the room.
Before you even went to the bathroom?
Right. Okay.
As the detective digs for any prior history of violence, Eddie suddenly drops an unexpected bombshell about Haley.
Anything physical between you and him ever before this?
No.
No fighting at all?
Mm-hmm.
How was you and Haley's relationship? Because obviously, I can only imagine the stress that would put on.
Well, our relationship was pretty rocky for a while. Like, not too rocky. Like, we genuinely love each other. At least I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the 50 likes. Chat, you did that. Let's get to 100.
Even if whatever happens, and I honestly feel like we have a kid on the way.
You do? She's pregnant? I did not know that.
Hey, Ty, welcome to the chat, man. Welcome back.
What do you want me to tell Haley?
It's just a lot. Is it possible if I can write her down a letter or something?
Absolutely.
I'd rather just do that.
Once Eddie is left alone, he will soon resume talking to himself, spilling raw and unsettling thoughts into the empty room. Before stepping away to let him
A life case.
Really?
Yes.
I literally thought, like, if you kill someone, you do life. Like, I thought it was that serious.
You would think so. But no, it's not how our criminal justice system works. So.
After assuring Eddie that Haley will receive his letter, the detective leaves him alone to write. As he begins, he breaks down, consumed by the lasting consequences of his actions.
I'm not gonna see you for a while. I'm supposed to be a dad. I'll never love you again. I really hope I'm out of here in 9 months. I won't make it to the same thing I had to go through. Why did I follow my dad's footsteps?
Finished with his letter, someone returns to collect the pen. Once again left with only his thoughts, Eddie considers his plans for the future and reflects on a horrifying night that will haunt him forever.
Bro, they always know that the camera's on in these rooms. Why the fuck do they be thinking out loud? Like, you look so fucking lame, bro. Like, you look so lame, bro. You're not grabbing no sympathy points. Stupid.
Firm.
I do the time I get out. I try to go back for her. Her system's weird now.
Hey, Kelly, welcome in.
I can actually get out of this very easily. I'm crying. Most of my fluid's out. I gotta stop crying. Not sound like a just gotta play it smooth all the way through. Eventually, find a way. Yeah, I killed a man. Stabbed him 8 times. He was raping my girlfriend. He got her drunk so he could rape her. To me, too. Thinking I was just gonna let it happen. That's just me trying to justify it, though. I know what I did was wrong. I have blood on my hands. Like, literally. But, at least in
Hey, what up, Wordsmith? He said tuning in from the restaurant, man. I hope you got a good burger.
my own head, I know what I felt like I did what was right. It's just, I can't bring myself to think that was right. I could beat his ass. That's what I should have done. This wouldn't even have been a situation if I just beat the out of him. What the Why? Why, Eddie? Why did you push yourself so far? You bottle up all your emotion. It wasn't worth it. It didn't have to stab him. I wonder if I could find out
Hey, what up, Ashley?
more about this law system. Try to get out early on good behavior or something. So I'll do whatever it takes. I just need to get back home
Dang, Ghost, do your thing, girl.
to my lady and my child. That's all I want. I'm coming back home to you, baby. I'm coming back home. Yeah.
Ashley, yeah, bro. Bro was like rehearsing conversations he gonna have in jail. Did you hear that? He was like, yeah, I killed the man. Stabbed him like 8 times. He was just practicing.
He thought it was good vibes I was sending out, but really, he took my vibes and killed them. And then I did the same.
25-year-old Anthony Brine suffered from a total of 20 separate stab wounds, including 14 to the chest and abdomen, 5 to the back, and 1 to the right arm. After investigators executed a search warrant to collect photographs, DNA, and his clothing, 19-year-old Edward Eddie Martinez was taken to jail. He was formally charged with first-degree premeditated murder and, following a trial in April 2023, was found guilty and sentenced to 27 years in prison. Although he filed an appeal in February 2025, the Court of Appeals upheld both his conviction and his sentence. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
You don't have a lawyer here. And I know that things can be used against me. I wanted to...
Hey, I can't even give that one a horn. I'm excited that he got the life sentence, that they were able to convict the murder one charge, but he young, 27 years, bro. He gonna be out what, before he's 50 with good time. He might get out sooner. You know what I'm saying? That was some bullshit. Yeah, he was only 19, man. He gonna get out. He better cut his hair though. He finna be somebody's girlfriend in jail. My boy was crying. He can't get hard, and he got long hair, bro. And he white. Yeah, they gonna love him in jail.
You don't have a lawyer here. And I know that things can be used against me. I want to know if I can leave. That's what I want to know. They told me they were just going to talk to me and let me leave.
Right now, you cannot leave. About him using cocaine tonight. Was he using?
That's right, Michelle. You Bubba is awaiting. He is awaiting for you, my son.
I don't know.
Let me make perfect sense to you. Okay? Marcel is in there. There's blood everywhere, and he's dead.
A woman
You don't have a lawyer here.
And I know that things can be used
That's to you.
stole by alcohol.
Dead.
A woman walks into the interrogation room, her face expressionless, her eyes dulled by alcohol. Just 3 hours earlier, she had turned a small apartment in Jackson, Michigan into a bloody crime scene. There, Marcel Hill, a disabled man who longed only for an ordinary love, was beaten and stabbed to death.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Some Dollar Tree cheese balls. Someone was asking what I'm eating. I just got some Dollar Tree cheese balls.
Kamaya Gamet was brought into the interrogation room just hours after police discovered the body of Marcel Hill. Instead of showing concern, she tried to wrestle against her handcuffs, then casually laid her head on the table to sleep. A woman who had just committed a brutal murder could fall asleep inside an interrogation room, a level.
Mason Street?
Yes.
Okay. I need to talk to you a little bit. Right now you're in the police department and everything, obviously, you know that, right? And I think I dropped my pen. Hold on just 2 seconds, okay? Slipped out here. You from Jackson?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Am I gonna be able to leave after this?
Well, I don't know.
Why?
I'll be honest with you. Because it's a pretty serious incident here.
They told me they just needed to talk to me. That's it, though.
You're right. We just do need to talk to you. You know, I don't understand. I want to understand exactly what's going on here.
Okay.
Okay? Do you spell your name with a C? Your middle? How do you spell that?
G-I-F-F-A-Y.
And how do you spell your last name?
G-A-M-E-T.
G-A-M-E-T.
Go to Dollar Tree. I really like the Brim snacks. Like their chips are good as fuck. They got some hot Cheetos too, but they're the Brim's hot Cheetos. Brim's is like the generic Cheetos, but they're fire. To me, they're low key better than Cheetos because their cheese don't taste as artificial. Not saying that I don't like Cheetos, but I just think they got just a little not as real cheesy tasting cheese. Like Cheeto cheese got a distinct taste.
How far have you gone through school?
10.
What was the last school you went to?
Herbert Hoover.
What's it called?
Herbert Hoover.
Where's that at?
Iowa.
Oh my gosh. Can you read and write?
Yes.
Have you taken any drugs today?
No.
Any prescription drugs or anything like that?
No.
Okay. What about alcohol?
Yeah, I had some alcohol earlier.
How much have you had?
A couple beers at the bar.
What bar did you go to?
Jack's.
Where's that at?
Over by Manhattan's.
Okay. When's the last time you drank, you think?
What time is it now?
It's about 6 in the morning. Something like that. 6
Maybe 12. I don't know. Exact.
Do you feel like you're drunk right now?
No. Just cold and tired.
You're tired?
Yes, don't want to go to sleep.
Are you too tired to talk to me right now?
No, I'd like to talk to you so I could leave.
Okay. I have to read you your rights, okay? Have you ever had your rights read to you before?
It depends. Just go ahead.
I'm sorry, you have or no?
I don't know. It depends on what.
Oh, you don't know what?
All right, please.
Okay. Before you answer questions or make a statement, you must fully understand your rights. 1, you have a right to remain silent. 2, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. 3, you have a right to consult with a lawyer before you answer questions or make a statement, and to have him present during questioning while making a statement. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning or anytime during questioning if you so desire. If you answer questions or make a statement without consulting a lawyer, having a lawyer present, you still have the absolute right to stop at any time you wish, answer no further questions, or make no further statement. Or you may at any time you wish stop answering questions or making a statement until you consult a lawyer or have a lawyer present during questioning. These are your rights, and what they say pretty much here.
I haven't tried that, but that sounds fire as fuck, Bradley. I would fuck that up. I would fuck up some Takis and cream cheese.
Like on number 1, you don't have to speak with me if you don't want to. If you say something, it can be used against you in court. If you want a lawyer, you can have one at any point. If you can't afford one, they'll give you one and it won't cost you anything. So that doesn't have to be anything that you need to worry about, okay? And if at any point you want to stop, you can stop and that can't be used against you. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, so if that's the case, then I don't have to talk to you and I can have a lawyer, where can I go?
Well, at this point, we're investigating a homicide, okay?
Hey, Prismo's Picks, welcome to the chat, my boy.
You are investigating a homicide.
A homicide, okay? So at this point, we're looking at this, and we're trying to figure out exactly what happened. So you're saying that somebody is dead? Uh-huh. Somebody is dead.
And who is dead?
Marcel, okay? Does that make sense to you?
Marcel is dead.
Yes. Does that make sense to you that I said what I said, that Marcel is dead?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
At the beginning of the interrogation, Kamaya appeared bewildered when told that Marcel.
Boy, yo, a wild who dat just showed up to the chat. Hey, members, show your brother some love, man. Give your members some love. Welcome to the chat, who dat.
Was dead. She denied any involvement and even pretended not to know him, but the alcohol in her system betrayed her. A breathalyzer showed she had consumed far more than she admitted. Instead of fear, she quickly crafted a story. A friend named Ashley was with her, discovered Marcel lying in a pool of blood, called 911, and then both of them fled in panic. The problem was that police already knew Ashley was a fictional name she had used in past lies.
My bad, who dat?
This detail revealed that Kamaya was not only violent, she was also a skilled deceiver.
What I would like you to do is take a preliminary breath test for me. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
See where your alcohol level is?
Yes.
Okay. Just need to take a deep breath and blow in there as hard as you can. You're 0.18. So you drink more than a couple of beers, huh?
No, I didn't.
No?
It was a pitcher of beer. I had a couple glasses.
Did you drink any other drinks?
No.
Do you feel alright to talk with me?
Yeah, what are you going to talk about?
Okay. Let me go through this real quick, alright? This just says that the above statement of my rights has been read and explained to me. I've had an opportunity to ask questions concerning my rights, and I now fully understand what my rights are. I wish to answer questions or to make a statement without consulting with a lawyer, have a lawyer present during questioning. Waive my rights to remain silent in the presence of a lawyer at this time. I wish to state no promises or threats have been made to me, against me, or any others. Okay, just need your signature there.
What am I signing for?
This says that I've read your rights to you. And that I haven't promised you anything. Okay. Can you date it too, please? Date 5/18/13. Thank you. What I wanted to talk to you about was the last time you
Bro, 2013, that was so long ago when you think about it, but it don't feel that long ago.
saw Marcel.
I was at a friend's house, okay?
Uh-huh.
She wanted to go over and see Marcel.
Okay.
When we got over there, it was dark. The door was open. I went in there. We went in there. Marcel was laying there. There was a lot of blood. She called the ambulance. Then she panicked, and she left. Then I tried to wake Marcel up. He wasn't responding. I panicked, and I left. That's it.
Okay. About what time did you get there?
I don't know. I didn't look at the clock.
Was it before the police got there? Or just before?
It was before she called them, yes.
Okay. Who is your friend?
Her name is Ashley. That's all I know.
Ashley?
Yes, just Ashley.
What, do you know what her last name is?
No.
Is she a white girl, a black girl, Hispanic?
She's mixed.
Mixed white and
Black
black?
and white.
How old is she?
Andy, you young as hell. Oh, shout out that girl. Who that? Who that? Who that let that super chat? Who that? Who that? Who that got that super chat? Who that? Who that? Who that got that super chat? Man, I fucks with who that. She a killer. Thank you for sponsoring the show, man. We got her. We got a new member. Thank both everybody who's sponsoring the show. Really love when we see that's popping. We got Megan and who that? Man, shout that out, bro. I appreciate you guys so much. Who that? That's love, baby. Yes, 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 sir.
About 25.
25? Can you describe her to me?
She's about 135 pounds, light skin. That's all I can really describe. Maybe about 5'3".
5'3".
Short blonde hair right here.
Short what?
Short blonde hair right here. About right here.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Marcel?
When we went over there, before she called the ambulance.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Before then, when was the last time you saw him?
Earlier today. I don't remember what time.
Okay. Ashley called the ambulance?
Man, who that? Who that? Who that dropped that super chat? Who that? Who that? Who that dropped that super chat? Man, who that? That's love. That is love, sis. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Everybody, thank her for our extended viewing pleasures, man. Shout out who that coming through for the team.
Not you?
Yes. I don't have a phone.
Okay. Is he a boyfriend of yours?
No.
Has he been a boyfriend of yours?
No, not exactly.
Can you explain to me what your relationship with him has been?
Just casual friends.
Do you have a sexual relationship?
We had before.
When's the last time you had a sexual relationship with him?
About 3 months ago.
Does Ashley have a sexual relationship with him?
Not that I know.
Not that you know of?
No.
How long have you known Marcel?
10 years.
Where'd you meet him at?
Downtown when he lived, he used to live at the Adams Motel.
Okay. What's your address right now?
I'm kind of here and there.
Okay. Do you live there with Marcel?
No.
Your name's on the mailbox.
Okay.
Do you get mail there?
That name just got put in the mailbox like yesterday or something.
Who put it on there?
Marcel did.
Why'd you do that?
To get a piece of mail.
For your mail?
Yeah, because I'm in between places. I didn't have an address.
Okay. How did you get all the blood all over you?
I was trying to wake him up, and there was glass. I stepped in glass. There was broken glass. I stepped in glass. I don't know, nothing else.
Okay. Did you have an argument with him tonight at all?
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
I know that you've been in some arguments with him in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you guys have had a kind of a difficult relationship.
Well, we haven't had a relationship exactly, but yes, sometimes in the past we have. Okay.
It looks like, judging from some of the stuff that maybe he's been to you. Is that true?
Yes, sometimes, yes.
Was he to you tonight?
No.
Some people heard you guys arguing tonight. What was your argument about?
I don't know about an argument, sir.
What's that?
I don't know about an argument.
Well, I'm just trying to understand this.
Okay. I don't know about an argument.
I don't mean to upset you.
No, you're not upsetting me. I'm upset that Marcel's dead.
Okay. What upsets you about that?
I've known him for years.
Okay.
Can you tell me what he died from?
Well, it looks like somebody killed him.
Are you sure that he's dead?
Yeah.
But you don't know exactly what made him die?
Well, right now it looks like somebody beat him up pretty bad.
How do you know he's dead?
I saw him.
You saw him? Okay. Mm-hmm. You saw him where?
In his apartment.
Okay, well, does he go to the hospital?
Well, he will eventually.
What do you mean he will eventually?
When they move him from there, they will.
So he was already
dead. Yeah, he was already dead inside the house. The important thing here, Camilla, is for me to understand exactly what happened. One of the things here that I'm looking at, and I'm going to be completely honest with you here, is really the only way I like to do things. I've gone through a little bit of yours and Marcel's history here, and Ashley is a name that you've used in the past to call in complaints on Marcel.
No, that was an accusation. I do have a friend named Ashley.
Ashley Jones was the name that I was told.
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you guys handcuff me and take me to where he is?
I can't do that. Camilla, the most important thing at this point is just to do some damage control here and let me know exactly what happened tonight. Sounds like you guys were arguing pretty good. According to the neighbors, they heard you, and they said that an argument was going on pretty good between you and he, and then it stopped.
When detectives asked about the relationship, Kamaya tried to downplay her connection to Marcel, calling it nothing more than longtime friends who occasionally saw each other. But
Yeah, I know who that. I know. That's where I got that from.
But neighbors knew the truth. They lived together, and her name was even on the apartment's mailbox. The lie could not hold. Police continued to lay out the evidence. Neighbors had heard arguments, seen Kamaya throwing objects at Marcel, and when the noise finally stopped, he was already lying motionless. At this point, the 31-year-old woman could no longer keep her composure. She began scrambling for a way out, asking about a lawyer, asking if she could go home. That was not the attitude of an innocent witness, but of someone fully aware that the noose was tightening around her neck.
And then, of course, we've seen you around the corner, and you have all his blood on you.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm trying.
Oh, shout out that girl Megan. She out here dropping $5 super chats. Man, she's helped sponsoring the episode. She got her membership. She dropped her super chat. Chat, I need you to show her some super love, cause chat, y'all the stars of the show. And right now, my girl Megan and my girl Who Dat are the MVPs right now in the chat, man. So show them some love.
Trying to understand what happened.
I told you what happened.
But Camilla, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I would hope that you'd be honest with me.
I am being honest with you. You're assuming that I'm not. I told you what happened. That's what happened.
Do you understand why I'm assuming that you're not being honest?
Yeah, I watched the first 48. This is what you guys do. You try to use the psychology, and guess what? It's not going to work. I told you what happened.
What happened?
I'm not going to repeat myself. Is this your notes right here?
Mm-hmm.
I said we went over there. It was dark. We went in there, you know what I'm saying? He was non-responsive. She called the ambulance. She panicked and left. I panicked and left. That was it.
Did you run away from the police?
No, I did not run away from them.
Lisa Cook doing Lisa Cook things. She got the super chat popping with the $20 super chat. She don't want to hear that. She just gonna drop the $20 super chat. Girls Rule said, who that? Who that? Who that dropped that super chat? She did that. You know, I'm a girl's dad, so I definitely think girls rule. I'm a girl's dad. Thank you guys, man. I'm blushing and shit. Thank you. Y'all got me turning pink and shit. Thank you. I love you, chat. Y'all doing y'all fucking thing.
Please, I just...
Did you throw your cell phone?
I don't. No, I don't have a cell phone.
You had a cell phone tucked up underneath your bra.
Yeah, it goes to my old cell phone. But
we found it.
Damn! That boy Jay, man, came in with the $50 super chat. Jay showing them muscles on the profile pic. Now he flexing the muscles with the super chat. Man, tying the all-time record. DWV, where you at, bro? Let's go.
In the backyard that the 911 call was
My boy Jay.
made on. That's why I'm asking you these questions. I'm not trying to be a wise guy here. I mean, here's what I think. I think that you've had a very difficult relationship with Marcel. I think that there's been a lot of things that have occurred between you and him. And I think ultimately it got to a point tonight where it just exploded. And I don't know if this was self-defense.
How do you know that he's dead? How do you know that he's dead?
Listen, I've been a cop for 22 years.
Just because you've seen him doesn't mean he's dead.
He's dead. He's not breathing. He has no pulse. He's cold. He's dead.
That was what you said. They didn't try to CPR or nothing.
It won't work. He's dead.
How do you know it won't work? If you saw him, how do you know he was dead? That's what I'm asking you.
I know dead. He's dead. Okay? I know what dead is, and he's dead. What you got to think about right now is what happened with you. You got to start thinking about you and what's going on with you.
Jay, we love you back, man. You've been one of our biggest supporters and contributors, bro, since we've been a channel, man. So I appreciate you so much.
Okay? And I need to understand what happened to you tonight. What was going on? You have a small cut on your hand there. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Some people heard you talking about him using cocaine tonight. Was he using?
I don't know. I told you, I just got there. I don't know.
Camilla, this story is not going to work for you. This doesn't work. None of this makes sense.
It's true. Why don't you ask the people at the bar? Ask them.
The people at the bar weren't at your house.
Yeah, well, somebody gave me a
People
ride.
at the bar weren't over at Marcel's. Who was the person that gave you a ride?
I don't know. It was a stranger. He asked me if I needed a ride.
Did he give just you a ride?
Yes.
How did Ashley end up there?
I walked to Ashley's house.
Where does Ashley live?
I don't know. She just moved. She was down somewhere down by Lansing Avenue.
Camilla, see, that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Okay, look, you're starting to get on my nerves with this psychology shit, telling me that everything I'm saying to you doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. It's just the truth.
Listen, I don't know if you think I got a magic wand or what. I'm not a psychologist.
I mean,
I'm
you
here
keep
telling
saying
you,
that everything
listen,
doesn't make sense.
Here, listen. Let me make perfect sense to you.
Okay.
Marcel is in there. There's blood everywhere, and he's dead. Okay. You were in there beforehand, and you had an argument with him. Okay. There was no one else there, and he's dead. You ran away from the scene. The cops caught you. You got his blood on you. That's not psychology. Those are facts. The stuff that you're telling me doesn't add up. And what I'm trying to do is find out why you're telling me this shit.
All right, so she killed her friend. I don't know if she shot him or stabbed him, but he was bloody in his own apartment, it seemed like.
When I already know the rest of the stuff. That's what I'm trying to understand. And what I'm worried about here, and I'm not playing psychologist with you, and you've watched too much TV, but what I'm worried about here is that we have a situation that...
Hey, Connie giving us some flowers, man. Thank you so much, man. Hey, it's nice to get your flowers sometime. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
looks like you cold-bloodedly murdered somebody and then tried to escape the scene, when in actuality, maybe there was a domestic fight going on and you were protecting yourself. That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of here. And right now you're giving me this clouded bullshit because you're worried. But this ain't gonna work. And that's what I'm telling you.
No,
there's too many other people.
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm upset because he's dead.
Well, I would be upset if I were in your shoes too, because this is very important stuff. And this stuff doesn't go away, and it won't end. That's why I'm asking you for the truth about what happened tonight.
What are my options right now? Are you guys keeping me regardless or what? Can you just tell me?
Well, Camille, I haven't completely made a decision about that yet. But right now, when I listen to this story, this does not make any sense. No sense at all.
But I don't have a lawyer, so if I talk to you the next thing I know, you're going to be hitting me with some serious charge. I want to know if I can leave.
Well, here's the thing, all right? Do you want to tell me what's going on? Or am I wasting my time?
No, what I'm telling you is that I don't have a lawyer here, and I know
You don't. You
And
don't have a lawyer here.
And I know that things can be used against me. I want to
They
know
absolutely
if I
can.
can leave. That's what I want to know. They
Right
told
now-
me they were just going to talk to me and let me leave.
Right now, you cannot leave. No. Now, do you want to talk to me? Do you want a lawyer? Do you want? What do you want? What do you want to do?
If I want a lawyer, then what, am I going to jail?
If you want a lawyer, regardless of whether or not you want a lawyer, that doesn't matter. Okay? That's not going to be used against you.
What do you mean?
If you want a lawyer, I'm not going to be vindictive and say you're going to jail. All right? You're going to go to jail either way.
I'm going to jail either way.
Yeah. What I want to know is whether or not you want to tell me what really happened.
Can you please? You can't take me to him.
No. I mean, obviously, you're very upset about this, okay? And I understand.
If I go to jail, I'm not going to be able to see him. I just need to see him, please.
I know you're very upset. I know this is really hard for you. I'm very sorry for that.
As the truth became undeniable, Kamaya broke down. She burst into tears, screaming that she wanted to see Marcel one last time. But these were not the tears of mourning for a man she had loved. They were the cries of someone who knew she was about to lose her freedom forever. When police halted the interrogation at her request for a lawyer, her rage exploded. She smashed furniture, screamed uncontrollably, and looked like a madwoman consumed by panic. Her actions revealed her true nature: violent, selfish, and completely out of control. No confession was needed. The truth was already clear. Marcel had died at the hands of the very woman he once trusted the most.
Can I have a cigarette? Is it like on TV? Can I smoke a cigarette?
At this point, no. We don't have any way we can do that. The important thing here is just for us to understand what's going on. All right? This thing got pretty serious. The most important thing right now, Camila, is for you to be honest with me about what is going on here, about what happened tonight. The honesty is probably the most important thing for you and going forward with your life.
What do you mean going forward with my life? You just told me I'm going to jail.
Bruh, that was the worst.
Stop the cap.
That was the worst crying. That attempt to cry was pretty bad. Look how she popped up. Like,
Anyway, right?
Yep.
I can't go see him.
You can't.
So what do I...
Life doesn't end today, okay? For you, it doesn't end today. So it's important for you to be honest about what's happening. Well, I'm sorry, that's just not possible. You can't see him. But what I want to understand is what
Oh
happened
my
between
God,
you.
I'm never gonna see him again. Oh my God.
Is he your boyfriend?
No, he's just somebody I care about. I'm never gonna see him again.
I mean, it's really important at this point that we focus about and talk about what happened.
Can I have some Kleenex, please? My nose is about to start running.
Yeah, we'll get some Kleenex. Hold on just a second.
Oh, God.
Here you go, come here. Listen, I know this was a bad situation for you, okay? And I know that you and he have had a hard time with one another here recently, okay? I know that. I've seen some reports. I've seen some other incidents. Nice shot. All right? I've seen some other things that have happened, okay? What I think here happened.
I like this cop, bro. He's such a bro. She shot the little thing and it went in. He had to be like, nice shot. Like, he had to say that. Like, it was like, that shit was like natural reaction. Nice shot. Like, oh, shit.
Boy!
My boy, cuz I'm Floridian. Came through. Yeah, no more liquor and cigarettes. Jerry Springer TV. I know, so, oh well, my boy Floridian, man, check him out, bro.
Is that you guys had a falling out, okay? You had a bad time. And this is just you thought this is just another domestic situation, just a bad thing, going bad again.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't think you intended to kill him at all, Camilla. I don't. But I need to understand this, okay? I need you to be honest with me about what happened. All right?
I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. Wait, just take me to jail. Just take me. I don't want to talk to you.
All right. Just relax. All right. Just sit tight for a minute, okay? We'll be with you here in a second.
Her crying is crazy. Her crying is so crazy right now. Y'all can't, man. Yeah, shout you out again, bro. I appreciate that, Floridian, man. That's love, my G. That's real love. Uh, fucking dog. Her fake cries, bro. This shit is legendary. Why she look? Why she look like one of them weird M&M flavors? You know, like it'd be like fucking pretzel or pretzel actually fire, but like you know what I'm saying? It'd be one of those ones like fucking caramel, fucking Nugent. That's a charge. Stupid.
Oh my god.
No, Amy, I love the peanut butter M&M. Don't come for him. See a cheese ball.
Stand up, Camille. Hands behind your back.
In court, Kamaya Gamut sat with a cold face and defiant eyes, a reflection of her stubbornness and utter lack of remorse as she listened to the verdict. The judge, barely containing his fury, recounted her crime, smashing Marcel's head with a frying pan hard enough to fracture his skull, then stabbing him at least 12 times. Finally, he sentenced her to life in prison without parole, ending with a chilling statement. "You acted with cruelty, and I agree with the victim's family. I hope you die in prison."
And you end up probably in some kind of domestic, ultimately hit him in the head so hard with a pan that you actually cave in the front of his, and then you him no less than 12 times. You know what? I was the only one in the courtroom that knew what kind of knife that was. And it was a big old long fillet knife. Because I used it to fillet pike and muskie and salmon. And I'll tell you, you gutted him like a fish in that apartment too. You were relentless. You stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed until he was dead. You didn't think he was an intruder. You know, maybe one stab wound. Okay, maybe that's self-defense. But you put in 11 more to make sure he was good and dead. I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well. You know, and if this was a death penalty state, you'd be getting the chair. You know, and if this was a death penalty state, you'd be getting the chair.
Damn, that judge going hard as hell. I fuck with it though. Like I fuck with it. I think he would be a part of the chat, bro. I feel like that judge would be in the chat, bro. He could be a part of the chat.
You have 42 days to appeal my sentence. think I've legally aired anyway.
At trial, the way I was portrayed, mostly everything was lies. There was a little bit of truth, but mostly I was convicted off of lies.
I can't believe she stands before you doing this morning.
After the sound of the gavel echoed through the courtroom, everything was sealed forever for Kamaya Gamut. She left the court under the furious gaze of the victim's family, carrying with her a life sentence in a prison with no return, the exact price for her own cruelty. If you want to keep following the face-offs between criminals and justice, hit subscribe. The next story might send even more chills down your spine than today's interrogation.
Biggest problem is we've talked to several people already, and so we know what you're telling us isn't the truth. Can't be at two places at the same time.
Unless you make clones.
What's that?
Unless if you make clones of yourself.
This is Justin Haylett, making the worst excuse known to man to justify the murder of 65-year-old Jamie Weathers. But very soon, detectives will realize Justin isn't the only killer, all because of a video that caught Jamie's final moments.
You know who this individual is, right?
Not really.
We've got it on video. Do you recognize that?
Wait, is that me?
Now these two will turn on each other, completely unaware that their life is already over.
But I look back and Justin's just stomping on it. I wasn't even the one that did the first blows. My brother Q, he went to go deal with it.
You're not here just because of a hunch. We just want to get to the bottom of this and find out why everything happened.
On August 7, 2023, law enforcement in Spokane, Washington raced to the parking lot of a local business where 65-year-old Jamie Weathers was discovered lying on the asphalt, gravely injured from a brutal attack. He was rushed to a nearby hospital. Then, due to the severity of his injuries, life flighted to a major hospital in Seattle. Meanwhile, police checked local security cameras to see who could have possibly attacked a struggling homeless man who was down on his luck. What they found was the entire attack captured on video from several angles. In the footage, they could clearly see Jamie punched and hit over the head by the skateboards of 18-year-old Quentin Tyndale and 19-year-old Justin Haylett, teens living in the shelter just a block away. Quickly, the two were brought in for questioning. What unfolded is truly one of the most ridiculous interrogations we've ever seen. The following footage has been provided to us by the Spokane Police Department.
You're good, man. You gotta imagine, it's gotta be scarier than I don't care about myself, dude. I just worry about my girlfriend. I just want to be able to keep them safe. You want to have a seat there? I'll get you some tissues. Anything to drink? Water? Diet soda? Alright. Thank you. I will say, detective will talk to you, but honesty usually goes a long ways, but that's between you and him. I'm gonna shut the door here, but you are being audio visually recorded, I'm sure you can imagine.
And raced to the already over.
You got it on video. Do you recognize that?
Will turn on you, and detectives will realize Justin isn't the only killer, all because of a video that caught Jamie's final moments.
You know who this individual is, right?
Not really.
We've got it on video. Do you recognize that?
Wait, is that me?
Now these two will turn on each other, completely unaware that their life is already over.
But I look back and Justin's just stomping on it. I wasn't even the one that did the first blows. My brother Q, he went to go deal with it.
You're not here just because of a hunch. We just want to get to the bottom of this and find.
Shout out Monica.
Brother Q, he went to go deal with it.
You're not here just because of a hunch. We just want to get to the bottom of this and find out why everything happened.
On August 7, 2023, law enforcement in Spokane, Washington raced to the parking lot of a local business where 65-year-old Jamie Weathers was discovered lying on the asphalt, gravely injured from a brutal attack. He was rushed to a nearby hospital. Then, due to the severity of his injuries, life-flighted to a major hospital in Seattle. Meanwhile, police checked local security cameras to see who could have possibly attacked a struggling homeless man who was down on his luck. What they found was the entire attack captured on video from several angles. In the footage, they could clearly see Jamie punched and hit over the head by the skateboards of 18-year-old Quentin Tyndale and 19-year-old Justin Haylett, teens living in the shelter just a block away. Quickly, the two were brought in for questioning. What unfolded is truly one of the most ridiculous interrogations we've ever seen. The following footage has been provided to us by the Spokane Police Department.
You're good, man. You gotta. Can't imagine. It's gotta be scarier than.
I don't care about myself, dude. I just worry about my girlfriend. I just want to be able to keep her safe.
You wanna have a seat there? I'll get you some tissues. Anything to drink? Water? Diet soda?
Thank you.
I will say, Detective will talk to you, but honesty usually goes a long ways, but that's between you and him. I'm gonna shut the door here, but you are being audio visually recorded, I'm sure you can imagine. I find tissues. I had some napkins.
Bow hair. Is it blue or am I tripping? He's an island boy. Island boy. We got an island boy.
Actually, Gary, just in case you want it. I appreciate it. Any questions so far? Anything else I get you? No. No? Thank you. Okay. Any questions, just holler or something. I'll be right here.
Are you guys gonna come, like, talk to me or something? Or?
I'm sorry, actually. The detective's talking to someone else right now. He's in this other room over here.
Okay.
Yo, everybody, shout out April. We got another member in the building. Make sure you show her some love in the chat, y'all.
I can't think of our guy's name. I should have known it because we just arrested him. But I'm involved in the same case, right? Okay. Okay, it should only be. He's been there about a half hour, so it should be soonish. I hope. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Hi there. You grab one more chair. Your cue? Okay. Quentin's your name? I'm Detective Presto with the police department.
Okay.
You okay with?
I see Monica sneaking in the building. Hey, Monica, shout you out. Everybody, you know we love when the members come to the live shows. So I appreciate you showing up, Monica. Show her some love in the chat, y'all.
With everything here? Yeah. Okay. You got something to drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, we're in the police station.
Yeah, that Gatorade looks good. My wife just went shopping at the store. She got some little sports drinks. I can't wait to drink them motherfuckers.
Here, so this room is recorded with audio and video and that. Just make sure you're aware of that. There are some things that are going on I'd like to talk to you about. Because of the fact you're brought here in a police car, I'm required to read your rights to you. Just, part of policy and that kind of stuff. So basically what these states is that you have the right to remain silent and you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. How old are you? 18. Okay. You have the right to talk to an attorney at this time and before answering any questions. You have the right to have your attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed forward without cost before any question is so desired. Do you understand these rights? Yes, sir.
In the room next door is Justin Haylett, who has already been read his rights. For the first few minutes, he's managed to seem like a kind
Man, I would bring hella quarters to work, Dose. I would bring hella quarters to work.
And well-adjusted teen, using sir and hitting all of his please and thank yous. As you're about to see, that changes pretty quickly. Because for whatever ridiculous reason, Justin thinks he's capable of outsmarting the police. We're not even sure he'd be capable of outsmarting a rock. You're about to see why.
With these rights in mind, do you want to answer my questions?
What question?
Well, just about what happened that night. The information that you know.
I can give you the information I know.
Okay, so you're willing to talk to me? You know this. Okay.
I just want to get out here because I don't like cops, I don't like detectives. I've had a bad history with them.
Okay, that's understandable. Well, what can you tell me?
Well, one of our friends came over to tell us that there was some guy off by the bus stop with his pants halfway down. I told my brother,
who's this?
I don't know his name.
Who's the friend that told you this?
Devin.
Devin? Okay. What does Devin look like?
I do not do descriptions very well.
Okay. Okay. So Devin came up to you?
Yes.
So where were you at?
I was at Yaz. Yaz, the young adult youth shelter.
Okay.
I was showing there. Devin came up and told us what was going on. I gave my friends a heads up, and after that, I don't know what happened.
What do you mean you gave your friends a heads up?
I gave one of my closest friends a heads up on what was happening. I went inside to do my own thing, and he disappeared.
Okay, what friend is this?
I can't give a name.
What is that?
Classified.
Classified, okay. Okay, then what happened?
I don't know. I went, charged my phone, charged my headphones I have on right now, and I went to bed.
Okay. Okay. And why is the information classified?
Because that's for me to know.
It's for you to know?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Move over, James Bond. We've got a skateboarding delinquent with classified information sitting here. You have to admit, his loyalty in not ratting out his friend is impressive, even if his cringy way of doing it is, well, cringy. Unfortunately for him, Quentin has seen the bus coming toward him, and he has no problem chucking Justin under it before his interview even hits the 5-minute mark.
Can you tell me why you're here?
No, they said it was an assault, but I don't remember an assault.
Okay. Well, a lot of other people do, and it's all recorded on video as well. So we've got a couple hurdles to overcome here. How can we help you remember? Because you seem like a pretty calm, reasonable person. And so it makes me think that something may have happened to change that. Did this happen for no reason at all?
No.
Okay.
If I ever did anything, it was obviously for a reason. I don't do things like that.
Yeah.
Like anything for myself or my significant other.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't portray me as a person that would just do something for no reason. Can you tell me what the reason was?
This man was, he was at a bus stop close to this.
I think he just made that shit up. That don't sound real at all. It sounds like he just came up with that.
Shelter, and there was there was an older female and a young female there in the same shelter as me, and they told me that he was doing that, and then I seen him in front of Jack's, and Justin was next to him, and
how do you know it was him?
Because everybody told me it was him. The two young females who were there told me it was him, Justin told me it was him. And then...
Did Justin see him?
Yeah.
You saw him?
He said he did.
He said he did, okay. And the other two females pointed him out specifically, saying...
Specifically.
Okay.
And then I started talking to him, and he said he was going to stab my girl. And my girl was sitting right next to me, and he lunged towards my girl. I hit him with my board as defense, and he dropped. And as soon as he dropped, he just got knocked out. He wasn't bleeding. There was nothing. He just dropped because he was already high. Like, you could tell he had just done something. He was high.
Okay.
And I started walking away, and I looked back, and somebody else was on him and hitting him, and I told him to stop, and I just kept walking towards the shelter, and I went back to the shelter. That's my entire side of the story.
He just made up a whole nother person. Some random person just saw this shit going down and started beating the guy up that already lost.
That's everything that happened.
Okay. And Justin's your brother, right? Your street brother?
Yeah, you can say that.
Well, that's what he said. He said you guys are brothers.
He's my friend. He's my really good friend. Like, I call him my brother. But
It's important to note that according to the only witness who allegedly saw the victim without his pants on, it was clear he was in extreme mental distress and didn't seem to understand what he was doing or the fact that he was in public. Footage revealed that just hours earlier, the victim had been jumped and had all of his belongings as well as his clothing stolen, which explains how he found himself naked in the first place. The only witness of the alleged instance made it clear to police that she didn't think anything should have happened to the victim. She had only warned people that he was there, so they wouldn't be subjected to seeing him. To her, it was evident that he was in the midst of a mental health crisis and had nowhere to go. Yet against her wishes, Justin and Quentin responded with violence.
So then what happened?
Bro, if dude got robbed and stripped, that don't seem like a mental health crisis. That seems like he's scared and naked, bro. He needs the police and the ambulance. Like, and y'all out here beating him up? Like, what's going on? What side of the story is it?
And after you hit him in the head?
In the head. He stumbled, and I think he fell. And I just started walking away. And I looked back, and somebody else was hitting him. I couldn't tell who it was, but somebody was hitting him. And I told them to stop, and I just kept walking.
How were they hitting him?
They were kicking him.
Kicking him?
Yeah.
Okay. And I sense a little hesitancy about this individual, because you know who this individual is. Right?
Not really.
We've got it on video.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I hit him one time and he fell. And he had no blood, he had nothing. He just fell and he was getting back up. And I started walking because that's all I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to hurt somebody. I wasn't trying to injure him. I was just trying to get him out of my way and teach him a lesson. Like, I wasn't even trying. It wasn't my responsibility to do that. It wasn't my job.
Mm-hmm.
And I shouldn't have done that. But I look back and it's just stomping on him. And I told him to stop. It wasn't, I didn't tell him to do that. I literally told him to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I started walking, and I don't know if he stopped. I don't know when he stopped. I don't know when he started following me. I just went back to the shelter because I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I only wanted to hit him once. I didn't even want to hit him with my board. I was going to hit him with my hands if I didn't even have my board in my hand. It was instinct.
So how many times did you see Justin stomping him?
I don't know.
Like, more than once?
Yeah, more than once.
More than once? But you don't know how many times?
No. I just started walking because I didn't want to have anything to do with him.
Quentin couldn't have distanced himself from Justin more. In the meantime, Justin is focused on distancing himself from the crime as much as possible, even if it means telling some of the most ridiculous lies we've ever heard.
You're aware that there's video out there, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that we reviewed that video?
I was showing it, yes.
Okay. Well, the problem is you can't be in two places at the same time, right?
I didn't have my shoes on at the time.
Didn't have your shoes on at the time? What does that mean?
I know you guys have evidence, and I know that there's video of it, and I didn't have my shoes on when I went to bed. Somebody could have put them on.
Somebody else put your shoes on?
Might have, I don't know.
The shoes you're wearing right now?
Yes.
Okay. The biggest problem is we've talked to several people already, and we've reviewed the video.
Okay.
And so we know what you're telling us isn't the truth.
I was chilling that, guys, like I told you. I'm telling you the truth.
I don't disbelieve you, because we have video of you inside there, and we have your name on a roster. That's not being disputed at all.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what your part in this whole thing is, but I think we're kind of making a bigger deal of this than what you think.
He was outside of the bus stop. What don't you understand about that?
What's the problem with that?
With his pants off.
Okay.
Whacking his where people can see him.
Okay. Do you know where this bus stop was?
Yes, it's near the bank near Jack's.
Okay. Like right in front of the bank?
The bus stop next. He was
in the grass next to the bus stop?
Mm-hmm. And I know the house next to that bus stop has cameras. I have seen cameras all around the place.
Okay. And you saw him at the bus stop?
I didn't. Devin did.
Devin did? Okay. And Devin told you?
Yes.
Okay. But you understand that if the video is contradicting what you're saying,
you go with the video instead.
Exactly. What can we do to resolve this situation?
I'm not trying to go to jail.
Okay, I understand nobody wants to.
I didn't do anything.
People get caught up in all sorts of situations. Things kind of get out of hand. Yeah.
Bro's like talking to a toddler. Bro is like really like talking to a toddler.
You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there was a reason behind why this happened. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened, right?
Yeah.
So, and we can't go back in time and undo stuff. All we can do is
do something.
Where we some stuff.
Back to the shelter. I didn't know when you stopped. I got back to the shelter and it was just me and my girls went to sleep.
Okay.
Within that information, police are led to believe that it's Justin who delivered the blows that took Jamie's life. However, he still isn't ready to admit any guilt.
We kind of need to get past this point. We need to start making good decisions.
That's what I've been trying to do my whole life. Look where I'm at. You guys don't understand it. What it's like living on the streets.
Well, tell me about it.
Trying to get through life. It's a struggle. It's hard. People steal your shit every day. I recently got my backpack stolen. There's people down Riverfront getting their shit stolen too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard about it. And I'm going to start looking into some stuff. But right now, we need to kind of focus on this situation. And we're not saying that you're a bad person, but you made a bad decision.
I didn't make no bad decisions.
I low-key wish they had the tape. Like, I wish we could see the tape that they're talking about, you know?
Yeah. Even your own family is throwing you under the bus. And you weren't there, even though you're on video. How do you explain all that?
I'm on video when I was at Jack's. That's my question.
You can't be in two places at the same time, right?
No.
Okay, well, you can't. Can't be at two places at the same time.
Unless you make clones.
What's that?
Unless if you make clones of yourself. It's possible.
It's possible? Okay. Do you have a clone of yourself?
No.
Okay. So then that's out the window. How else do we explain it?
I don't know. I just don't want to go to jail.
Finally, Justin says something truthful. He very obviously doesn't want to go to jail. Unfortunately for him, the clone defense was very, very short-lived. In Quentin's interrogation, he tries a much more realistic excuse for his actions.
Stupid. My boy said he had a clone. He said he had a clone. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Who would say that? How y'all think that's working out in court?
Well, you know that there's audio also on the cameras, right? Did you know that, or?
I didn't know that, but
okay.
Continue.
Okay. So, a lot of what you're saying totally matches up with the video, and a lot of what you're saying totally matches up with what other people are telling us. But not everything is matching up. Because like I said, there's audio on there as well, right?
Yeah.
What did you say to the guy?
I asked him if he was the one that was the bus stop. I asked him if he was the one who was acting like and he said, he like nodded and shook his head at first, and I kept asking him, and he just smiled at me and stared at me. And then he looked at my girl and he muttered something like, "I'm gonna stab you," and started moving towards my girl, and I just hit him, and I didn't mean to. And
Okay. Did he have anything in his hands?
No. I mean, he looked like he was reaching towards. I didn't know. I would have just been attacked on the street. Me and my female have been attacked on the street before by a brand.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't look like he had anything in his hands. But he looked like he was going to reach for something.
Hey, shout out Hex, man. We got a member coming in the back door. Say what's up to our New Zealand girl.
He looked like he was going to reach for something.
He was reaching towards his pants. And he was just walking towards her like he was going to do something.
Do you think the video shows that?
It should show that.
But do you think it does?
Yeah.
You think it does?
I think it shows him looking.
Shout out Tara. Yo, chat. You gotta mess with Tara. Her and her grandson just sent in a $2 super chat. Shout out the next generation. He putting you on. He putting you on, Tara. Sheena. Oh, we got the jewels. We got the jewels.
Towards my girl, and then
looking towards your girl.
Turning towards her, and then starting to move towards her, and then I hit him before.
Where was she at the time?
Next to me.
Next to you?
And I told her to start walking.
Okay. Well, on the audio, you can hear you calling him. Is that what you were calling him?
Yeah.
Okay. Why were you calling him?
Because he had been right. I didn't know how old the girls were. I seen a younger one, I seen an older one. I know the older one was definitely over 18.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how old the other one was.
And they both of these girls stay at the shelter there that you stay at?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the requirements to get into that shelter? Do you have to be a certain age?
Yeah, you can't be older than 24.
Can't be older than 24?
Yeah.
Can you be younger than 18 to go in there? Do they allow juveniles in there with adults?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The video, in fact, did not show what Quentin claims. Jamie was not aggressive or on the attack whatsoever in the footage. He never went for Quentin's girlfriend and never made any audible threats to the group of teens. Instead, he was essentially piled on by Quentin and Justin. The footage shows Justin making.
Yeah, they were just bullying a man who was literally just a victim. He just got stripped and robbed and beat. And then he rolled into these two young knuckleheads.
The first move.
Started bullying them, and that shit got out of hand.
A punch to Jamie's head. Seconds later, Quentin hits him with his board. Of course, according to Justin, Quentin is the one who did the most damage. After all, according to him, all he did was lightly step on him.
I wasn't even the one that did the force blows.
Okay, well tell me about that.
I can't.
Why is that?
I don't snitch on family.
Okay. What were the worst blows?
Getting truck by the board.
What's that?
Getting truck.
Truck?
Mm-hmm. It's when you hit a person upside the head with trucks.
And are trucks the
part, the
axle of the... Okay. That would hurt.
It does hurt.
Okay. And you didn't do the worst part. You didn't do the truck. Okay. So what part did you do?
Sorry.
Why not?
Because you guys already have it on video.
Okay.
Yeah, Vinny, welcome to the chat. That's what I'm seeing in my head too. Kind of similar to that situation. But literally, like, imagine, bro, you just get robbed and shit, and you got stripped, and then some random other pack of teens just comes up and fucking beat you to death, bro. That's fucking savage.
So if we have it on video, why are you denying it?
Because I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm too young to go to jail. I don't want to be there right now.
Okay. Well, explain it to me then, how we got to this point.
My sister Devin came up to me and was like, "Hey, there's this guy at the bus out walking. We were going to Jackson something to eat."
Mm-hmm.
Then another guy came up and was like, "Hey, this guy at the bus stop was walking off." That's two people telling us. And my brother saw it too. We went up to go see what it was.
Your brother Q?
Yes.
He saw it? Okay.
And we went up after that. Me, him, and my family went to go see what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't there. So
who wasn't there?
The guy.
Oh, okay.
So we left it alone. We went back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went on a walk to go out and smoke again.
Okay.
And he was out there. Shit just happened from there.
Okay. How do you know that was the same person?
Because Devin saw his face.
And so Devin told you that was the person?
Yes.
Okay.
Saying you stepped on someone's head lightly is like saying you only broke someone's arm a little. And as Quentin is about to realize, the damage their actions caused is much, much worse than either of them expected, despite Quentin's step-by-step timeline of the violence that happened.
Did you see police cars and firefighters and paramedics show up afterwards?
No.
Oh, a lot of people saw the lights. I'm just asking.
Well, how bad was it? How did he get
I don't know.
hurt?
I haven't seen him.
What?
I haven't seen him.
Why was there an ambulance for him? He's literally. What?
See that stupid ass questioning? He thought the cop was gonna say he was dead right there. But the stupid question he told the cop, like, he didn't even really hear what the cop told him. He's so worried about it being murder that he just made up some shit. But you done, bro. You knew that kid was dead. You knew that guy was dead. At the very least, if you hit him with a fucking skateboard, he's gonna need some stitches. Let alone some guy Raja in him.
Oh, I didn't know.
Monica, thank you for the love. I'm throwing my heart right back at you.
Paramedics even showed up. I just thought he literally got up and walked away.
Did you see him get up and walk away?
No, Justin was there when I left. Justin was still there, and I just left.
Anybody else say anything after that?
No, nobody really said anything. Nobody talked about it. Like, nobody even told me that there was paramedics.
Judging by Quentin's reaction, this might actually be the truth. Unfortunately for everyone, there weren't just paramedics involved. There was a coroner. On August 15th, 2023, 8 days after the initial attack, Jamie succumbed to his injuries and died in a Seattle hospital, leaving behind 3 children. Justin and Quentin, who were initially charged with assault, had their charges upgraded to murder in the 2nd degree. In February of 2025, Quentin pleaded guilty in exchange for a 10-year prison sentence. In June of 2025, Justin did the same, also earning himself 10 years behind bars, with 3 years probation.
On May 31st, 2022.
Bro. Honestly, that was some scary shit. They only got 10 years. They hella young. They gonna be back out on the streets terrorizing. No horn. No horn. That sucks. Seemed like just 2 knuckleheads that threw their life away, you know, like they kind of just didn't care, and you see what path that led them down. We don't gotta be like that though, bro. We don't have to hurt each other, you know. But man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm getting a little sleepy. I had to drive back from Vegas to California again this morning. So we'll be on a little bit later. I'm gonna try to take a nap or something, maybe eat. But thank you so much for tuning in today. You know I love each and every one of you guys. Shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to Jay with the $50 super chat. Let's check all our sponsors. Tara did her thing. Cuz I'm Floridian. Jay. That girl who that dropped that super chat. She dropped 3 $20 super chats. Lisa got in the mix, man, with a $20. Megan got in there with a $5, and she joined as a membership. So we just appreciate all you guys so much, man. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it does make a difference in my life and for the channel. So, and for that, I thank all you guys. I'll see you tonight. I'm gonna go back live at 10 p.m. my time. If you show up, it's a date, so don't leave me hanging. 10 p.m. tonight, my time, which is Western Pacific Standard Time. But yeah, man, I'll holla at y'all.